Hey, what's going on, Klein.Ally?
Are you ready?
Hello, Klein.Ally, you little bitch.
Klein.Ally, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, what up, Klein.Ally?
Whoa, sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein.Ally.Show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein.Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Oh yeah, good morning. Welcome to BF Thursday. It is the Prequend. It's here. We are Klein.Ally Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more. Thanks for listening to us. If you're stuck in the back of a ride share on the way to the airport, regardless, we are here with you for the next 4 hours plus, and we'll make it worth your while with tickets to Disneyland, tickets to Evanescence at the Kia Forum, and I'm sure much, 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 much more. My name's Klein. There's Allie.
Morning.
That is DJ Omar Khan right there. He is the audio sniper extraordinaire. Then there's Jake the Nerd, who was smelling armpits all over the streets of Burbank yesterday for the first official pit stops of the new heat wave summer.
I have a great job.
It's a great job. I was listening to some of his audio this morning. We'll get to it later, Allie. And it turns out, from what I could tell, a lot of people stank pretty bad yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was bad. I went swimming with my kid, and we got in the pool and just felt like I was in a warm bath. I was just like, oh, this isn't even refreshing. It's so warm everywhere.
In the back taking the calls, Vanessa and Postmaster Johnny, the number to join us, to text us, to interact with the show, 800-520-1067. Vanessa is completely flip-flopped her loyalty. You know, she was all about Colombia, go Colombia. And lately she now has completely jumped on the Spain bandwagon.
She's on the Spain train. But it's interesting to see why she is with Spain now, and how she was also telling us who we need to root for based on our American history.
It was very strange yesterday. By the way, every time there's been a World Cup game, which has been going on now for, it feels like forever. Obviously, there's only one game left, minus the loser game, which is happening on Saturday between the third and fourth. I think France and England.
Oh, there is? I didn't even know that.
There's a loser game on Saturday, but apparently it's still a big deal. I guess, who knows? Vanessa has been it's almost like she's made it her mission to make us want to care about soccer in the same way that she cares about it. And every show, pretty much for the last month now, she's come in here and gotten mad at us. She's
mad at us for every reason, though. She's mad at us when we don't care about it.
Man, testosterone, sports, bitches, sports.
Well, okay, I don't know what any of that is.
Happening.
But she does have the highest testosterone on the show, as we learned, and I think it's all, she's like roid raging or something about World Cup stuff, because if we come in here and say we didn't watch it, she gets mad. If we say we watched it, she goes, you don't even know what you're watching.
She's like, oh, bandwagoners. We're like, well, what do you want from us?
Meanwhile, she's out there going and buying a Spain jersey, which is like unbelievable.
I didn't know that your loyalty is to a certain team or a certain country, and then when they lose, you just completely choose a different team, and you're all about that team and getting a jersey for that team. It's wild to me that you can switch so easily.
Well, for the World Cup, once your team's out, you every game you choose someone because you want to root for a country.
Yeah, but it's you think about the Super Bowl, you're going to pick somebody, but you're not going to buy a jersey for that team and be that into it.
Right.
Well, this time I feel it in my heart because it's against Argentina.
Everyone
hates Argentina.
She hates Argentina, which is weird.
I don't hate Argentina. I hate the team.
Because I would think that Vanessa, who's from Colombia, would her team's out, so you pick the
closest proximity,
another South American place.
That is how some people choose. Some people are like, let's keep it at home, as in like South America, and I was like, nah. They already won. They're too cocky over there. Give it to the underdog.
So, I mean, not much of an underdog. They're the second best team in all of the world.
I think they did win a couple of World Cups ago.
But here, listen, this is Vanessa yesterday harassing us. I mean, bullying us, to be honest. We're all getting these voice memos throughout the day yesterday.
But aren't you so happy that you're getting them?
No.
I think you are.
Listen. I'm happy.
God damn it, guys. Argentina just scored, so it's now 1-1. If you can, please watch this game, because this is an important one.
Every game, she has said, they're all important ones. I mean, but she has been telling us this, the amount of messages we've got about whatever you're doing, stop doing it and put on the game.
And my interest for yesterday's game was to periodically check the score and go,
And I hope you're going for England. They are your colonizers, so you should. damn it, Argentina, this game was almost over. Now we're going to go into time. Jesus.
She's getting more stressed out as the game goes on, and I can't even. And if I'm a little behind, or if I move away from the TV for a moment, I don't want to get these updates from Vanessa.
She's going to spoil it, right?
Spoils everything.
Oh my God, forget it. Argentina just scored again.
I mean, I can't even catch up with the game. She's moving faster than the game is.
This is ridiculous. I'm mad. There's 8 more minutes. I have a feeling they could win. Come on, England.
You just hear that guy yelling goal in the background. She's so mad.
It's like a dying cow.
Right.
Come on, England. 9 + 9, and Argentina just scored. God damn it. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. Only Argentina is happy. Only Argentina. And the fakers that don't know about soccer, and they're like, Messi, No one is happy right now. No one is happy except for
the guy in the background screaming seems pretty happy.
He seems really happy.
And the people that don't know about soccer that go for Messi. Piss.
Jeez.
Whoa, aggressive calls.
I didn't realize that Messi was like the Mahomes of the soccer world.
Yeah.
It was like, why does this guy keep winning? He plays differently than everybody else. Why is he successful? He's too cocky. There's a lot of hate for him.
Just like they always do with like the Tom Brady and Mahomes. Oh, they get the calls. The refs are on their side. It's
favored.
The sport, right. The league is doing things to try to make them go further because it's better for jersey sales and better for world, dominance. So there's a lot of thoughts where people feel like other countries are not getting the fair shake, right?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all in on Team USA women's. Boom.
Oh, my God, yeah, I'm excited for women's
Why
World
aren't we
Cup.
focused on that? We've won like 4 of them.
Snooze fest.
4 or 5.
Moving on.
Let's go with a team that actually wins.
If they get Messi on their team, I'll start watching. That's what I'm saying. We got a decent show in store for you, believe it or not. And we will make it all worth your while. Allie's Money coming up in about 5 minutes or less. If you want it, keep listening to K-Rock.
Klein-Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein-Ally Show, and people are pointing out a lot now. We're not going to spend most of the show talking about World Cup stuff, but people are pointing out now that I was exactly right and exactly wrong about my prediction yesterday about the game that took place. I forgot about that, and then there was this message on the GOAT line.
Klein, your winning-losing streak continues as you once again have predicted the wrong team to win the game. But you got the score right, so that's something, eh?
My prediction yesterday was actually spot on because I have the audio of it, Allie. And if you remember what I said yesterday, I said, I'm going to be wrong. So do the opposite of what I said.
And you were right.
And the opposite of what I said was exactly what happened. This was yesterday this happened.
I'll make a bet for the World Cup game today. It's Argentina versus England. I was wondering who you think is going to win.
Well, I've been wrong on every prediction I've made so far. So
Okay.
I would go with the exact opposite of what I tell you right now. That's how I started the call. I said, go with the opposite. And if she had gone with the opposite of what I said, she would have been in the money.
Okay.
I believe that England will win the game today.
Okay.
And it will be an England-Spain World Cup finals.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't believe that Messi is going to get any, I know it's hard for me to say that because I look like the guy, but
Any goals?
I don't think he's getting any goals today.
Whoa.
0. He's going to be shut out.
Oh, okay.
So
Do you think
take-
Argentina's going to get goals?
Argentina will score. Final score will be 2-1.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy. See, the exact opposite. 2-1.
Yeah, but you were right that Messi didn't score any goals.
No goals.
But of course, the headlines were like Messi leads team to victory, and I'm like, what?
This is why the text line is saying, that FIFA decided to make Messi the golden poster boy because he cried and quit playing and all this other. There's a lot of reasons why the world has really gotten against Argentina, but I think they're embracing it. To be the villain, sometimes you embrace that role and you go, now let's go ahead and show the world.
And he's the short king.
Short king. He's got a lot to prove. I get it.
He needs more cups to stand on.
Allie wants me to go out today in a Messi jersey and try to get a bunch of free stuff pretending I'm Messi at local businesses.
And I want you to work on your accent, your Argentinian accent. What would that sound like?
No bueno.
Go ahead. No bueno.
Do it.
No bueno. No bueno. Does he have a high pitch mousy voice like Beckham too? Is that something?
No, I don't think he does. I've heard him speak, but I don't think he has like a weird voice. But you can do that just for funsies.
Maybe I'll go places and I'll bring a translator, and then I can just kind of babble And then a translator can say, like, give him something free. This is messy.
Yeah, and then you can put your arms out wide like he does and do, like, bird fly thing.
I got to get a lot of tattoos between now and then to make that happen. Quick break. We're back in a moment. Already people on the phone want Allie's money. If you want some cash to start your Thursday and start your pre-Quinn with, give us a call now, 800-520-1067. 5 questions about things in the news. Do better than Allie, and she will pay you some money. She is currently undefeated this week. Rarely will she get through an entire week without paying the people. So today could be your day. Call now and get paid next on K-Rock. Temper City on K-Rock. We are Klein.Ally Show. In a moment, you'll have a chance to take Allie's cash. $100 could be yours. On this Thrifty Thursday, El Cheapo hates parting with her money every single day of the week, but especially on a Thursday. It burns her twice, so I hope you win. And if you're on the phone right now, please study up so you know a thing or two about what's happening in the world. Allie is feeling...
I'm the Messi of Allie Knows the News.
She's unbeatable, but also hateable at the same time.
Everyone hates me, but I love to win.
So she's going to get the hell out of the studio in a moment. But first, let's say hi to Nate in North Hollywood, who would like to take your money this morning. Hey, Nate, good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going fine with us. Hopefully, it's going to go a lot better with you. All you got to do is answer these questions quickly, confidently, and accurately. Okay. No cheating. Allie's going to go ahead and sequester herself out there in the asbestos-filled hallways of K-Rock, which is probably great for an unborn baby. And as soon as she's out of here, that door is closed, your round will begin. Here we go.
Allie Knows the News.
Should probably start with the biggest story in the world right now. Costco is getting a new hot food item at their California location food courts. What is making its way to Costco food courts? California.
Chicken tenders, chicken strips.
Chicken tendies. We go to question number 2. There's a cheating scandal happening at the California DMV. In a sentence, what exactly is the cheating scandal taking place at the California DMV that's being investigated?
Something with the written test. There's like 11,000 people have to retake it or something like that.
We go to question number 3 right now. Off to a great start. 95-year-old William Shatner has just been announced to be joining the lineup of what music festival taking place?
Coachella.
Go to Coachella. All right, write that down. We go to question number 4. The very funny Danny McBride will be directing a movie based on what toy/animated show?
Ooh, I don't know.
Elmo. And we go to this final question. Campbell soup. Been there for us during the Great Depression. Still there for us now. In case you're going through a breakup, want to eat right out of the can like a hobo. Has just announced that they're getting into something very trendy in the world of food. And what have they announced that they'll be releasing? Special Campbell's with what? Creatine Campbell's soup. God. You better believe I'll be first in line for that. All right, send Allie and we'll score it together. Oh, man, it's chicken creatine. Oh, don't say anything else. Allie's re-entering the studio. Let's not give her any hints. All right, she's back in now. Once again, you're battling this guy. Nate wants your money, and he wants it now. Allie, I'm going to tell you something about Nate. He didn't suck.
Okay.
Which is something I can't say about a lot of the contestants during Allie Knows the News.
Can't say it about me.
Definitely cannot. Question 1. Costco food court getting themselves a new hot item in California locations. What is coming to Costco food courts?
Wow.
Big news. They don't make changes often.
A tamale?
Tamale. Interesting guess. Terrible guess, but interesting one. I'll tell you who got it right. Nate gave us the answer of chicken tendies.
Ah, tendies.
And tendies are going everywhere these days. Universally loved by children's.
And
chicken
adults.
tenders.
And adults and her. So what the hell? Why not? And I'm sure if Costco's doing it, their Kirkland tendies probably great.
I'm sure they're awesome. And I think that it transcends, that it's everybody's go-to, I think, for any concert or game at a stadium.
There's a lot of food my kids order and don't finish, but I get real excited when they don't finish their tendies, because that means I get some half-eaten tendies. All right, we go to question 2. That's 1-0. Nate is in the lead early. Love it. I had a feeling this morning when I woke up. Today's the day I was going to pay out. Just had that feeling. Question 2. The California DMV is involved in some sort of a cheating scandal right now. In one sentence, can you describe exactly what is happening at the California DMV?
I think everyone has to retake the written test.
He said that as well.
Of people.
Apparently, there was a whole bunch of cheating going on with the written test.
Cheating bad.
Yeah.
And the written test at the California DMV, I mean, if you ever got your driver's license, you know the written test part I think should not be very important at all.
Oh, it's very important.
The driving part is the only thing that matters. There's a lot of people that can do well on written tests because you can remember stuff, but you can't drive for S.
Yeah, I know, but how many times did people fail the written test?
Me twice, 3 times.
I think I can't remember how many times I had to take it.
But I'm not good at testing, and apparently that question about how long do you wait before you can drink alcohol and drive, you don't write when you feel better, which is what I thought every time.
Roll down the windows.
Yeah, so that's wrong.
To help you wake up.
All right, you guys both get the point. 2-1. Nate is still in the lead. We go to question number 3. 95-year-old William Shatner has just been added to the lineup of what music festival?
Oh, man, I saw this and I can't remember. Band's Warp Tour? I know, that's not right.
That's a terrible... So funny.
That'd be so funny, though.
William Shatner skateboards over there?
Yeah.
That is not right. He said Coachella, also not right. Riot Fest.
Oh, right.
He's going to be backed by a metal band. He's going to be going to Riot Fest. We go to your next question answer. And by the way, Allie's still down 1 with 2 questions left. Danny McBride, very funny Danny McBride, has been tapped to direct a movie based on what toy/animated show?
Is it G.I. Joe?
He said Elmo, but the correct answer is G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Knowing is half the battle. And now Allie has tied things up. Amazing, exciting. 2-2 now. Wow, this is where it gets good.
It's like the game yesterday.
Really is. We
Coming up from behind.
Final question. All comes down to this. Question number 5. And I want to say, however this goes, Nate, I like the way you played the game. Campbell Soup. Been around for a long-ass time, but they are now getting involved in a very trendy thing in food with a new release that they've announced. What is the new announcement from Campbell's?
I know you'll be happy about this because they are releasing 5 new protein soup.
Okay.
Oh,
He said
creatine
soup, so he was getting close.
That's, it's basically the same thing.
Different. The correct answer is protein soup.
I do think a creatine craze is going to be next, though.
That's exciting. Well, listen, Nate, you put in a valiant effort. I wish we had money for you. We do not. And what must you shamefully admit is Allie is got that smug-ass look on her pregnant face.
My name is Nate, and Allie knows me.
That's right. Thank you for that, Nate. Tomorrow morning, at this exact time, $500 up for grabs. It's a $500 Friday. So if you didn't call today or you didn't get through, it's okay. Tomorrow's going to be your day with us right here on K-Rock.
Klein-Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
It's a good day to be locked in, not only because we have your Disneyland tickets coming up later. We've been talking about that, but I believe at some point during the show today, we will receive a box in the mail, and inside of that box will be a couple of very limited edition Klein-Ally Show merch drops, including the Make Allie Fat Again hats, which we're so excited to have.
It's happening, guys.
We were going to have those hats made regardless if she was pregnant or not. So if you think it's being insensitive, don't worry. The plan was to fatten Allie up regardless.
So you think after this baby is born, I should just stay fat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, totally.
For the sake of comedy and for the sake of pretty much all other things, yes, you must stay fat.
I can't go the way of like Rebel Wilson and Mindy Kaling, the people that just look weird skinny.
They've all gotten unfunny.
And like serious about their nutrition and health and stuff.
It's the worst.
Boring.
No one wants that. So we got that to look forward to. Also, very excited. I do believe today we will see the first ever batch of I've Never Been Intimate with Jake shirts.
That was fast.
Which, listen, when you got the right thing at the right time, when lightning strikes, you gotta hit it. And people are very excited about these shirts.
I think they're going to arrive today. I think they even have different colors.
Yeah, people are demanding them, and you'll get a chance. When they arrive, we'll start giving them out immediately. So.
Hey, it's Dibs, guys. So I'm catching up on the podcast, and you guys mentioned, the shirt that you guys have for Jake, which is a phenomenal idea. Wonderful. Jake needs one more shirt to add to the pile, But you also stumbled upon another really good idea. The theoretically fun. Screw having Jake's name on it. Just have a shirt that says theoretically fun. Oh. And then on the back, the Klein-Ally Show on K-Rock. Oh, you guys would sell so many shirts. Mm-hmm. So many. That's easy money, y'all. All right. Bye.
We're not selling the shirt. Thank you for the eggs, LTN. We're not selling the shirts. We're just giving them to you for putting up with us every morning.
We can't make money off
very least we can do. Vidal on K-Rock quickly, because then I got to talk about why I was at a doctor before we even went on the air, which is crazy to think that a doctor wanted to see me at 5 a.m. this morning. What's up, Vidal?
Hey, what's up, Klein? How are you?
I'm all right. What's up?
just wanted to let you guys know that you guys are being really badly influenced by that Colombian girl. I think she's hating so much.
Hold on. Vanessa,
This is like a kid mentality. You're not saying anything.
Vanessa, let the man speak. Hold on. This guy's,
You may speak.
why is Vanessa influencing us in a bad way?
Because if there's a storyline here, Messi is actually the good guy and Ronaldo the bad guy. Nobody hates Messi. Like, everybody loves Messi, but you guys are getting the whole idea that they hate on him because they make calls for him and whatnot. No, he doesn't even, he gets fouled all the time, and he's the good guy. Everybody loves him. Like, don't trust.
Well, I think it is the top selling jersey in all of professional soccer. I think one of the top selling jerseys in the world, obviously. So listen, some people have to love him if they're going to get his name, walk around with his name. Vanessa's got her own opinions about it, and Vanessa, as we've learned, does not like anyone to have opinions other than hers. We must all share her opinions.
Yeah, and if we didn't share it from the beginning, then we can't then have her opinion, because then she's still mad we didn't have her opinion from the beginning.
I had to go to see a doctor before getting in here today, which seems crazy because
can't be a legitimate doctor if they're going to see you at 5 in the morning.
Well, they called during the show the other day, and I said, I can't talk now, I'm on the air. And then afterwards I tried to set an appointment, and I couldn't, none of the times worked. It was all, we're on the air for everything. And he goes, and I think he only works the first part of the day. Doctors these days,
oh, they're like last patient 11 a.m.
Yeah, they're like, I don't see people Fridays, I don't see people Mondays. I do a couple. I don't understand.
Sometimes I'm in this office, sometimes I'm in this office.
Yeah,
what are you doing, guys?
How much money they're making where they can just decide they're going to see 2 people a week and call it a week. But regardless, the guy says, I said, I'm not going to be able to. He goes, well, when do you get into work? I said 6-ish. He goes, I can see you at 5. I go, a.m.? He goes, sure. If you can be here at 5 a.m., I'll see you at 5 a.m. So I went and saw this guy. This is about my snoring situation, which, as you know, I've done so many things to try to deal with it. It's a terrible sound, and I feel bad for my wife. I feel bad for the dog. That's real sounds of me snoring. That's not a sound effect. And it's only gotten worse since I did the second surgery now. 2 different surgeries to try to stop the snoring from happening. It's only gotten worse, the snoring.
Maybe you have to just embrace that you're never going to get rid of it.
Well,
and I understand why he wants to see you at 5 a.m. because all the snoring people are awake.
And why are you anti-CPAP machine?
He said he said that's not going to do it.
Quack doctor said no.
He said that's not going to do anything for me. He said that I've got a fat tongue.
Oh.
I suffer from sausage toe and a fat tongue, and the fat tongue is not going. Even though I've made so much extra space in my neck, supposedly I'm not letting any air flow, and a CPAP machine is just going to force air where there shouldn't be air.
Have you ever done a sleep study?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how this whole thing started, dude.
So they didn't recommend a CPAP machine at all?
No.
They just recommended surgery. Wow. Okay.
They said I had no space. The CPAP would do nothing. There was nowhere for the air to go. So now
it would just balloon up your face.
That's what happened, I think.
You would just inflate and go to the ceiling.
Look like one of those caricatures they draw of you at the zoo.
Cool.
So
you'd be like a Macy's parade.
So this guy says, get here at 5 in the morning. I said, that's insane. I've never heard in my life about
Does
going
he work out of a van?
Well, that's what I thought, too. He's got a legitimate office. And he said the best part is you don't have to feed the meters.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is the best part. So I go and I walk in and he's there and I said, how long have you been here? He goes, I like to come in at 3. Guy comes in at 3 a.m.
This guy's got to be crazy. This is a red flag.
It is. He did have a lot of plants in the office, like way more plants than there should be in a doctor.
Real plants or fake plants?
They're real plants. Yeah. Dude was kind of like holistic and weird. Like I thought, and he's feeling my neck and he's rubbing my throat and he's got his fingers in my mouth and doing something with my tongue. And he says my chi is off. And then he says,
no, he said that for reals?
Yeah, dude. He said your chi is off.
The way to fix your chi, his D in your mouth?
He said, yeah, I got to fix your chi with my D. I said, hey, as long as it's covered by insurance. And then he
come on, you don't have to feed the meter.
And then he did some
feed me.
And then he proceeded to tell me that I am carrying too much stress in my jaw. And that stress that I'm carrying in my jaw is the reason why I'm snoring. And I said, what kind of weird hippie ass crap is this? And he goes, I will fix you, but it's going to be a process. And basically,
how are you going to eliminate stress in your jaw, especially when talking is your job every day?
I don't. He said it's not about talking. He said I live a stressful life. I need to let thoughts. It was like a therapy. The guy is. He's like a. What his job is he's a dentist. That's his job. He's a dentist.
Oh,
but
no.
He
Run.
has come up, Allie. He has come up with...
As somebody who has been victimized by a horrible dentist, and he was a guy who talked to me about all kinds of stuff that no other dentist does this. Didn't he say that?
Yes.
I'm not like other dentists?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yes. Did he brag about his clients?
He did mention some of the people he's given this, he's helped this problem with.
Did he
before.
say he invented a new way that nobody else knows?
Yeah, 5 patents.
These are all the things that my dentist said before he totally effed up my mouth.
Well,
and then I had major jaw problems.
The guy,
and then no one would work on my jaw because they didn't want to get sued.
The guy showed me some sort of a contraption. It looked like
he did.
It looked like a penis. It looked like
what is this contraption? It's a condom.
It's 2 balls in a shaft. They showed me this thing he built, and it looks like something like a kid would put together with like random stuff. And he goes, "This is going to go in your mouth, and if I approve you, I haven't been approved yet. It's a whole approved process."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's take bets on it and see if you
This
get
is how
approved or not.
cults start. Hold on. This is exclusive. Okay, maybe I'll accept you as one of my
He
clients.
said, "If he chooses me, he'll solve this problem
if he
for me."
chooses me.
He didn't even charge.
Odds are 1,000%.
This guy in network?
He didn't even charge me for the meeting. He just said, "Go on your way."
I'm sure he didn't because he's going to gouge you later.
He said, "I'll call you back." He said, "This thing, Allie, this thing looked like a weird ass."
Can you find this guy online or see any reviews about him? Have you looked into?
No, I didn't do any of that. I didn't
What's
look.
this thing supposed to do?
Okay, Omar, great
how does it
question.
work?
It fits around
to stretch your jaw for his.
It fits around my mouth. The
About
top,
a size 8 inch.
the top of my mouth.
The gimp ball gag.
It's a ball gag.
It's in a ball gag.
And I stand in his closet and I wait for him to need.
This leash is an important part of it.
Guys, this is medicine. It's a it's some sort of a weird wiry, almost like remember when the nerds used to wear the headgear?
It's like headgear?
It doesn't go around your whole head, though. It just goes around the top teeth. And then it's got this device. This is where he said the magic happened.
Oh, my God.
And the device is like it's like a silicone ball of some sort.
Oh, my God. Do you hear yourself?
Yes. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous.
How did you meet this guy? Did somebody tell you about him in a boba shop?
Someone at a farmer's market.
There you go.
Mentioned that they knew of a guy that was telltale of a man that can stop snoring no matter what the situation is.
And you said, I'll ask no more questions. I'll be there.
Yeah.
So you put this thing in your mouth and it's going to move your tongue aside to allow airflow?
It pushes your tongue down, my fat ass tongue, and it pushes it out of the way
to eliminate the gag reflex.
To allow him and his assistant at the same time. To allow more airflow, because the snoring, apparently I thought was happening because of my stupid nose, and I've been doing it all wrong. It's nothing to do with that. It has to do with the roof of my mouth or something, and the tongue.
So has he accepted you?
No, I don't know.
So you're waiting to get a phone call of whether or not you've been accepted for the contraption.
He says he'll call me in a few weeks if I'm. If
a few weeks.
7 days to a few weeks, depending on if I'm up for it or not. You think it's a scam?
Yes, I'm telling you. I think all of this is weird.
I think he accepts everybody.
Yeah, I don't think that he chooses and potentially rejects clients.
What does this contraption cost?
I didn't get into that. He didn't mention. He didn't mention it.
You didn't ask questions about the money?
I did say, is this covered by insurance? And he said it is a medical device, so it'll be covered by medical insurance, not dental insurance. That part he said. But he said, I need to walk you through how to try to get reimbursed for it. So it wasn't like an easy peasy situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the thing costs. It looks like it was made by. He showed me the thing. I thought it was like a prototype. I thought he was going to say, this is how it began, and now here's the new one. And it looked like something a kid built in arts and crafts. But he goes, you're going to put this in your mouth, you're going to wear it around your teeth, it's going to jam your tongue down.
You're not going to be able to sleep.
Well, he said maybe that's why the snoring stops.
Yeah, it's just awake.
Just constantly awake.
I mean, bring him in another 5 a.m. appointment because I've been up all night.
I don't know how your morning was, but mine was weird as hell.
Mine was same.
The same?
Same.
All right, but I do think, by the way, all of that aside, if you're a doctor, why don't you start opening up some 5 a.m. appointments for people? I think the general public would greatly appreciate.
That is kind of nice because of the meter.
We got to take a quick break. A lot of people are saying scam alert, run. Now I'm
You
nervous.
are the scam guy. You're the guy who gets scammed. So this is par for the course.
We will take a quick break. We get back in a moment. We got the news to get to, a brand new hour of the show, Disneyland tickets, and much more after this.
Famous 106.7 KROQ. K-Rock.
K-Rock with your Klein.Ally Show. Hey, Brittany, what's going on? You're on K-Rock. Hi.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Fine. What can we do?
So I heard your story about going to the dentist, or whatever that guy was at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Said dentist on the door. Said dentist.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. And so the thing that I want to talk to you about is you have to be super careful with what you put in your mouth, because it can, if you put it in there for long enough, it can totally jack up your teeth and can cause more problems.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun for you. You don't have any teeth problems, though.
Nothing. It's just more problems.
They're all real.
All right. Well, thank you, Brittany. A lot of people warning me what to look out for. I don't think most people believe the story I just told to be a legitimate man. But I just showed Allie his picture, and now she believes that
he's wearing a coat.
He's got a tie. Guy owns a tie.
You also showed me his physical business card,
Yeah.
which has curly cursive on it, which is another big red flag.
Mm-hmm. Why?
The more curly cursive, the more they're hiding.
You think the fancier the font looks?
Yes.
I used
When you
to-
think about every hotel, a crappy restaurant, when they've got a lot of curly cursive, they're hiding
I
something.
knew a guy that went to jail for fraud or embezzlement, and I had his business card, and he had fancy gold, like the most cursive on his card.
Right. And I feel like people that don't have anything to hide are just bold print.
Right.
Nothing.
Just
The
Vista
less-
print. Here I am.
Yes.
Not hiding anything.
Just a symbol. Not even a name. Figure it
Get
out.
to your news right now, and then a brand new hour of the show will begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
There is geyser-like gushing happening in West Hollywood this morning, which normally would be any other morning in WeHo, except the fact that this is a massive water main break that has been flooding the streets. This has been happening since about 4 in the morning. There is an insane amount of water flooding the streets, coming down the hills. Cars are being pushed down the streets. People are being trapped in the cars that are smashing into each other. Everyone's okay so far. There have been no injuries, but underground parking garages already have water up to the entrance gates. So people's cars are completely submerged. People are waking up and frantically moving their cars before it's too late. The Metro Yard, where there's a bunch of buses parked, has also been flooded. They're moving, they moved out a bunch of the buses. The water was coming up to the headlights as they were driving them out. And the problem was that this was happening for hours because 3 different companies were in the area and they didn't know who the water main belonged to. So they had to be like, whose problem is this? Whose responsibility is it to turn off the water? Eventually, they figured out it was the LADWP, so they shut off the water finally, but not before the giant sinkhole opened up on the sidewalk. 2 guys fell into that.
Sinkhole in West Hollywood has got to be a big, big deal. That's
It's a new
gotta
club.
That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And you look at it, and it's an entire side of the sidewalk that is just completely caved in. But there's a bunch of roads, too, that are just, our infrastructure. It handles rain and moisture so well.
So
Everything just completely falls apart when there's a flood or a river. But hey, sinkhole,
Hey.
2 guys have fallen in already, and more are on the
I bet
way.
they're rushing. Let's get down to that sinkhole quickly.
Rushing and gushing. Johnny, get over to the sinkhole.
Yeah, bring your jug of jizz, dude. It's going to be very popular there.
I'm a gobbler.
Yes, we know. That's from the report of the whole.
Gobble up that sinkhole. So we'll see how it progresses, but I imagine this is going to be an issue for weeks, if not months.
Allie, if you don't think that's more proof that God hates the gays, what else do you need? He's flooding them right out of West Hollywood.
You know what? I actually
It's
think
like
he's doing
Noah's
them a
Ark
favor. We're in a
situation.
heat wave, and he
Right.
brought them lots of nice, cool water.
Yeah, that's a good point. If anyone could turn that into a fun pool party.
Totally.
Yeah.
Jake should get his tube and float down the river in Sunset.
Jake, do you have your tube with you still?
No. Those live in Washington State.
Oh, we can't possibly get a tube here.
Nah.
Nah, man, it needs to be the legit old school black tubes.
We have more high-protein products coming out. Almost every food and beverage has now been proteinified. We have protein waffles, protein bread, protein tortillas, protein bagels, protein peanut butter, protein pasta, protein ice cream, protein ramen, protein pizza, protein soda, protein donuts, and now thanks to Campbell's, we have protein soup. 5 new soups, all of which have 20 grams of protein per can. Klein, as a proud part of the protein craze, will you be buying the new protein soups?
I think I'm out. I think I'm tapping out of the protein.
You know, they've even increased the recommended amount that a person should have of protein per day.
So I thought it was supposed to be your ideal body weight you have in protein.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of that's not what's recommended. That's kind of the word on the street. The original recommendation was like 0.33 grams per pound of body weight, which is not very much. Now they're closer to like 0.75 grams per pound of body weight. But I think pound for pound is what a lot of people are doing now. And they say you need more as you age.
More protein.
More
I think
protein.
it also depends on how active you are. Like,
it does highly depend on that.
Lifestyle
if you don't work out enough and you're just taking in tons of protein, it can just make you gain weight, and it can give you kidney problems too because your kidneys are working overtime.
My original plan was just to sit on the couch with one of those giant jugs of protein powder and eat it by the spoonful.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Eventually, you'll look big, I'm sure. You'll look
You're
buff.
making great decisions in your
I
life.
think I am. I think every decision I made is wrong.
This video has been going viral. A man celebrating after his family bought him tickets to something he's always wanted to go to. And based on this reaction, what do you think he won tickets to or got tickets to?
Let's go! Let's go, baby!
That's got to be World Cup Finals.
Smashing Pumpkins! Yes!
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, he got tickets to Smashing Pumpkins.
All
His
right.
kids got him the tickets.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, what's up?
He's crying. He's crying.
Why
with
can't
his
we get
kids.
some of those winners on our show? We give away tickets to that
I
stuff
know,
all
they're
the
like,
time.
wow, cool, thanks so much.
And it was cool because the kids put the tickets inside a ceramic pumpkin and gave the dad a hammer, and he had to smash the pumpkin open.
Ah.
The fact that he didn't put two and two together at
Still
the
couldn't
beginning.
figure it out. Who are these for?
He's like, is this what I think it is? It's like, yes, it is, dum-dum.
Congratulations. We'll put that up on our Instagram at Klein.Ally Show for your viewing pleasures. A brand new hour starts right now. Here we go.
Klein.Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
It's going to be a good hour, especially if you are a parent and you have kids that are bothering you because they're home. I mean, this is the time of the summer where they've had the most amount of time since school is over and the most amount of time until school starts again. So you are right now in the solstice of annoyed with your own children, I would imagine.
Yeah, a lot of people are out of ideas by now, but you've sent your children away.
Sent them away for 1 week. And in that time, my plan for that week was just to have nonstop sex. My wife's plan is to organize all of the rooms.
Oh, my God. That's such a great idea.
And
great time for
we
it.
have totally different plans. She's like, when are you going to be home today? I said, for the sex? And she goes, no, I need you to move a dresser. I was like, God damn it. Sex.
You got to get ahead. It's your time to get ahead.
She's very excited about it. Let's throw out clothes that they're too big for.
And they won't know.
I was like, or we could just have sex. She goes, no, it's too hot for that. So far I've not been taking full advantage of having the house to myself.
Yeah, but you had sex 3 times in a 24-hour period.
Yeah,
You're doing pretty good.
That was a few weeks ago. But I'm pent up again, understandably.
He's a mess.
Yeah.
Needs his medicine.
That's right.
God.
I'm on the Steve.
Why does everyone need someone's medicine?
Steve's my guru, Al, your stepdad. I follow his.
Your guru.
I follow. Jake was in the streets yesterday sniffing pits, some pit stops. We'll get to that in just a moment. And Pat McGann, funny guy, will be coming into the K-Rock studios to help you solve any of your parenting problems as you are stuck with kids at home this summer. It can be super annoying, and we'll solve it all this hour on the show. Plus, less than 1 hour away from getting you 4 tickets to Disneyland. So be ready to win those tickets. Remember, if you want to join us, the number 800-520-1067 to interact with the show. Lots to get to, but we kick things off with, what the hell? Let's give you Green Day on K-Rock.
Klein.Ally Show.
Summer heat wave means you must make sure you have the right amount of deodorant on so you're not the stinky person where everyone's going around going, because a lot of people smell it and then they have to check their own pits for a second. Go, I hope that's not me. Nothing worse than smelling it and then realizing it's you.
And it's never but it's never that person. The person who is stinky never knows they're stinky.
Never knows they're stinky. They've come nose blind themselves. That's why we started doing pit stops where Jake goes around, especially on the hottest days like yesterday, and goes up to random people, approaches them, and says, do you mind if I sniff your pits? Now, this time, we decided let's up the ante for pit stops. And Jake
Where's this intro, by the way?
Here it is, right here.
It's hot, and as an avid sweater, I know how important it is to wear proper deodorant. So we hit the streets to sniff some pits. This is Pit Stops.
So that's Jake as he hits the streets, and I know
thought there was a produced one.
There is.
Well, there's this one. Yeah, this one is the other one. He was. This is the better one. Hold on.
Oh my God! No, hold on. This is like wigging out. Let's see.
So Jake's segment is obviously not put together great because Jake was behind it. But the important thing is that he brought with him little deodorants yesterday. So if people did not pass the official smog test pit stop,
he's
check,
helping people out.
He gave them deodorant because in the past we just addressed there's a problem here, but we never solved the problem. Now we actually figured out a way to solve the problem as well by just handing out deodorant, which I think is probably the greatest thing we could do to anyone in Southern California. So Jake hit the streets, and things started as they always do, uncomfortable and weird. He starts by chatting with this man by the name of Curtis.
What's your name?
I'm Curtis.
Curtis from where?
Burbank.
Yeah. Curtis, it's been a really hot day. What have you been doing to stay cool?
Usually just try to get into the pool.
Yeah? And what have you been doing today? You've been playing sports or?
Just got off work. I got kickball right after this.
Oh, he's an adult kickball player. And
nothing wrong with that. I was an adult kickball player.
It's case in point right there.
Turned out.
So he knows he's about to go do something active. Jake gives him the sniff test.
Oh, you're going to kickball?
Yes.
Okay. Well, K-Rock, we think it's important to keep smelling fresh during a heat wave. Would it be okay if I sniff your pits to see how fresh you're smelling?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. Decent. This has been a K-Rock pit stop. Can you do the noise?
So people, it's 1 for 1. Guy smelled decent. Now, Jake, did you give him the sticker that he passed the pit? Because he was supposed to wear that around proudly like the I voted sticker people that lets everyone know he doesn't have BO.
Oh, yeah, I gave everybody stickers.
Are you just saying that, or you did?
No, no one gave me stickers. I don't have stickers.
We had stickers made for
We
this.
had deodorant with stickers on them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that was deodorant. I gave people deodorants if they smell bad, but no one gave me stickers like you passed the smell test.
Oh, so how many
stickers.
then deodorants did you give out to people who smelled bad?
3.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he said Todd was the smelliest guy. Is that right?
Yes.
Was Todd the smelliest, or was it Nina?
No, Ty was the smelliest.
Here's him going up to Todd right now.
What's your name?
Todd.
Todd from where?
I'm from, I live in Glendale.
Todd, it's been a super hot day today. What have you been doing to stay cool?
Working as much as I can because we have air conditioning.
Sure.
Driving around a lot because I have air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just cool.
Sweet.
Of course, the planes always like to find Jake in the middle of his interview, so here's a plane landing above Jake's head.
Well, K-Rock, we think it's important to keep smelling fresh during a heat wave.
Oh, my God.
Would it be okay if I sniff your pits to see how fresh you're smelling?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah?
Oh.
That's a K-Rock.
You can do that, All right. Let's see.
You want the side view?
And let's do it right in here. I'll just get right in here.
Hey, this is a big guy? This is a bigger guy, right?
Yeah, he's a little bit bigger guy.
Yeah, because he mentions that he's got B-cup breasts, and he's moved to the side. Jake filmed all this, too.
But yeah, like a button-up shirt, so you kind of unbutton the shirt for me.
Were there pit stains?
Side view?
Pit stains, Jake?
It was like a pattern shirt, so I couldn't tell there was pit stains on it.
Side view?
That means there is, because people that have pit stains, they kind of know.
They distract
usually.
you with the print.
Yeah, they got to get some paisley. Get some paisley in these pits.
Side view?
So it could be better. That's not the best.
No, you're smelling under my B cups. No, get in there.
So you weren't even in his pits. You were smelling underneath his man boobs.
I was getting in there, but then he opened up his shirt, and then he had me get in there that way.
Oh, God. I don't want to
cross over. Come on.
I gotta get in there? Oh, God damn it.
Are you a little scruffy? Can you shave next time?
Jesus Christ. Was that rough for you?
You know what? If it wasn't so damn hot, that would have been just fine.
You know what you might need, what might help you, is this Klein.Ally.Show deodorant. Put that on.
You know, I can never get these things off.
Oh, yeah, the little thing.
Maybe that's why the guy smells so bad. You have to try with that little plastic
You know,
cap.
I've never figured out how to open a can of deodorant. Okay.
This explains why I stink.
Because I'll just buy more paisley.
Nice. Yeah.
It's melted.
Is it really
Am I
melted?
supposed to drink it?
No, just put it on.
Am I supposed to drink it?
That's how hot it was yesterday. The deodorant we were handing
melted?
sweaty people
It
was melting.
like, yeah, the
melted?
deodorant was sweating.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
So then Jake applies it on this man.
On the boobs?
wherever you want.
It always gets real weird. Like, it's a weird concept, but it
smells great.
Yeah, let me smell you now. Oh, wow, it's so much better.
That's right. Just try the Klein.Ally.Show K-Rock deodorant. Anytime there's a heat wave in L.A., you know where to find me.
Wow.
K-Rock.
It's a great little plug for us.
Todd.
This has been a K-Rock pit stop.
So there you have it. That's pit stop success, turning it around. Of course, Allie, the original time we met Moist Joyce was during a pit stop, and Jake can't sniff pits without running into Moist Joyce. So here she was yesterday.
Moist Joyce.
In the house.
How you doing?
I'm hot as hell.
Yeah, it was,
There's our girl.
There's always Jake can't do anything in the street without running into Moist Joyce, who's now become a local celebrity.
How you doing?
I'm hot as hell.
Yeah, it was a pretty warm one today.
Yes, it was.
How you feeling?
A little bit warm in all places.
Oh.
In all the places.
Oh,
every fold, every flap.
Oh.
Yeah? How moist are you right now?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's very moist.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's going to start sprouting.
Oh. Oh.
It's growing. It's growing fungus.
Its own atmosphere.
Sprouting what?
I don't know.
It's its own ecosystem.
Probably little plants or something.
Oh.
All right, well, we know K-Rock. We do pit stops. Is it okay if I sniff your pits and see how...
If you really want to, you can.
How you think you're smelling right now?
Oh, I always smell good.
Yeah? Except for the times you're not. All right, here we go. Here we go. Not bad.
Yeah, see,
you've been way worse.
I've never had anybody
You've been way worse.
All right, this has been K-Rock's Pit Stops.
Bye from Moist Joyce. Watch Skating Alley. I mean, sorry. I can only get the name right.
Listen to her voice now. She is so dry. Listen to this.
I can only think of the alley part at the moment. What is it?
Klein.Ally.
Klein.Ally. He's not Kurt. Don't forget to watch Klein.Ally in the mornings with Jake and Moist Joyce on occasion.
On occasion.
On K-Rock.
On K-Rock.
There you have it. Another successful round of pit stops.
It's like a lion,
Jake
a dying lion.
Jake handed out a lot of deodorant yesterday, so we did our part to try to make SoCal smell just a little bit better. Quick break. Back in a moment. If you are a parent and you're at your wits' ends with your kids, you don't know what to do, because here we are in the middle part of the summer where there's still a couple weeks before school starts again, sometimes up to a month. It's already had them for a month. We'd like to hear what is the most annoying thing your kids are doing this summer, and we're going to help solve those problems with the great Pat McGann. That'll be next, K-Rock.
You're listening to Klein.Ally Show. They actually care about you, unlike Ryan Seacrest. It's true. Klein.Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock.
K-Rock. Klein.Ally Show. Pat McGann is in town at the Lido Theater, Newport Beach. Tonight's show, 7:30. Tickets, PatMcGannComedy.com, thelidotheater.com. Here is just some of what he talks about, and if you're a parent, you will relate.
Can't believe you made it out. You're not at a 5th grade volleyball tournament this weekend? Right? That's every weekend now. You have kids. It's like, yeah, we're out of town. We got to be in Ohio. We have a game Friday night, 8 o'clock. If we win that, we're playing Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And if we win that one, we're in the championship Sunday night at 9 p.m. So what? You're rooting against your children? Is that what you're telling us? You hope they get their ass kicked the first game so you can have your life back?
God, that is so true. Pat McGann now on K-Rock. Good morning, Pat.
Hey, what's up? Great to be here, guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
being here.
you having me.
I saw you years ago when you first opened for, I think it was Sebastian, when he was doing a show at the Forum, and you and Sebastian are good buddies, I think. And I said, this guy is so effing funny. We got to get him into K-Rock. But you live in Chicago, so you're never around here.
Yeah, I happen to be in town because I got a show tonight. And, Sebastian has been a really good to me. You know, I was opening for him for years. He shared his platform with me, met him in Chicago. He's a Chicago guy. And, man, it's been a good ride.
We were just bitching off the air about how much we hate kids. Allie's pregnant again now, and then you feel
I don't
bad.
think we were all just collectively bitching
we were all
about
bitching
kids.
about kids, but I never could relate with that joke about the kids' sports more than when my kid got in some sort of a soccer tournament on Memorial Day weekend, and I found that it was one game if they lost, but it could have been up to 5 games if they kept winning. And you are rooting against your own child. You really are. It's a weird feeling you have.
Have you been able to breed out the hobbies for your kids now at this point?
You won't be doing that sport.
Yeah, right. Hockey's out.
Hockey's out.
Yeah,
okay.
we got rid of that one. That was one he was trying out for at 10 years old. and the trial was, can you come up with $3,000? That was the tryout. And then, he's like, hey, I made the team. Like, yeah, I know. I got the fraud alert from Chase.
My kid actually just started flag football, which is apparently an option for a 4-year-old. And this is like, he's decent at it, and he's as decent as any 4-year-old would be. But this is the first time where we have one kid that's like borderline 6'7", and he can he can get the flag of any other kid. And I'm like, wow, finally.
Really? Late birthday?
We have the team that has a kid that's like incredible at this, and we can beat any other team.
It's just a really mentally slow 14-year-old.
Yeah, and I'm like, usually it's the other team where you're like, who is that kid? Why is he even on this team?
Yeah, that's someone's sibling. That guy can't be in the right age bracket.
Why isn't he in some other bracket?
Yeah. Do you actually care, though? Like when you're watching your kids in sports, other than rooting against them, do you find yourself sometimes getting caught up in the action, like you're actually watching a game that you would actually care about, like a professional sports game?
Oh, yeah, and I help coach, too. I have, I've
you got
coached basketball
into that?
So I'm like an assistant coach, and I get lost in it sometimes. I'll be yelling at a ref.
Really?
Occasionally.
They put so many signs up now in L.A., I don't know, about reminding everyone that this is just a game. Too many people, I think, were beating up the refs. These are like refs that are like volunteers, a lot of them, at these things.
A lot of them, I think all of them. There's no one making money.
They put what used to be like one little sign has now become multiple signs on all dugouts. They're like, just a reminder, this is a friendly thing. These refs are volunteering their time.
Yeah,
please don't punch them in the throat.
My daughter was playing some travel stuff this summer, and you go to the game. They charge you $10 to get in, and then they're like, "Will you work the scoreboard? Can you do the book?" So you're paying to
also volunteer.
Yeah.
This is the worst time of year, to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys are. How old are you? 7 and 9.
7 and 9.
Yeah. So you're in Are you like the chauffeur in the summer?
It's the worst.
It's like camps, out of the mind,
Well,
nonstop.
it's like the parent skills change. Like now I'm at the age, or he's at the age where as a snack opener, that is my greatest skill, my ability to open snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Then when they get older, I think it's just your ability to drive them places.
Oh, yeah. I'm driving my kids around. And then their friends get in the car. They don't acknowledge you. They don't say hello. They're on their phone.
Right.
They're staring at their phone. My buddy, my son's buddy gets in the car the other day. They're 12 years old. His phone starts ringing. It's like an air raid siren going off in the back seat.
And
it's
you're
not like, hey, sorry. Ooh, got to silence that. He answers it like, yellow. Like he's selling junk bonds, working deals in the back.
Penny stocks.
You turn the radio down a little bit. I got to take a call.
There is a lack of respect that kids don't have. I don't know if it was like this when you grew up, but there's a room in my house I wasn't allowed to go into. Just couldn't go into it. Wasn't allowed to go into it. There's towels I couldn't use. My parents had their own towels. I couldn't use their towels.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids will come out wearing my clothes. They'll put on my shirts and stuff and walk in and be like, "Isn't this funny on me, Dad?" And I'm like, "That's my shirt. That's my only good shirt."
Well, I think as parents, you try to be a friend to your kid. I think that's where we all went wrong.
Dude,
we need to be fear-inducing authoritarians.
Go up to, the threshold of my parents' bedroom,
Oh, yeah.
Before you would have to ask to come in. They had a bouncer there. There was a rope.
Right.
You're not on the list. You can't get in here.
The concept of I'm not kidding, Allie. I don't think I was ever in my parents' bed one time in my entire life.
I remember I had a time where I was really afraid. I can't remember what I was afraid of, but I had a lot of trouble sleeping. But I was so scared to go into my dad's room that I would just go and sleep at the door. I would sleep by his door.
Yeah,
and then he would wake up with me sleeping there like a homeless person.
Right.
I used to talk about that because now it's like the open concept everywhere,
Yeah.
Every house is like, oh, we got to knock these walls down, open it up. Because it used to be get in the other room. Now you can't be
there's no other room. Right. Everything's just open floor plan.
Get 10 feet away from me.
Get over there in the corner.
Go stand over there.
By the workspace.
If you are a parent right now, you're probably in the thick of it because, as we were saying, we're in that time of year, in the time of summer, where it's the longest time it's been since there was school and the longest time until school starts again now. Because, a lot of schools end of August or September. So parents are at their wits' end. So the question we have for you right now, Pat's going to help us either solve problems or determine whose kid is currently the most annoying based on what you're up to right now. And every kid, you got to love your own kid, but boy, are they annoying about so many things, right?
Well, are we talking about annoying behaviors?
Oh, there's so many ways.
Like e-bikers? Or are we just talking about the kids who say bruh?
What's the most annoying thing your son is doing right now, Allie, right now?
I'll tell you exactly. My kid and all of the kids in his school are doing this. Booty, 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 booty.
They're doing that now?
Booty, 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 booty.
Pat, are you turned on right now?
And that is what they do all day and all night. And then at the dinner table, it's a booty.
Kids think stuff is so fun.
Can we stop?
Oh, yeah,
It's not. We'll take your calls, 800-520-1067. We'll solve some problems. If you are a parent, you're in the thick of it right now. Allie and I will bring our problems to Pat as well. Pat is in town. Pat McGann shows tonight. Lido Theater, Newport Beach, California, 7:30 show. One of the funniest stand-ups I've seen in a long time, and you will enjoy it. And tickets at thelidotheater.com. Then he'll be back here in October, but we'll talk about that coming up as we solve problems. Parents, we're here for you. It's the summer, and kids can be annoying. So you can call, you can text, 800-520-1067. We're back with that as we solve some problems after this on KROQ.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein.Ally Show.
Klein.Ally Show.
K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein.Ally Show. Pat McGann in studio now at Newport Beach tonight. A show at the Lido Theater. Get your tickets while you can get them. Here's some more Pat McGann.
My grandpa. That generation like value.
What's so funny about that is my mom still, she's got a drawer in the kitchen that is filled with the bags that the newspapers came in. The little plastic bags.
Really?
And I'm like, what are you possibly saving all these bags for? She must have thousands of them. And I can't possibly figure out what her game plan, I know for a while when we had a dog, she would use it to pick up the dog's poop. We haven't had a dog in years in that house, and she still has these bags, so many of them.
But you're so right, Pat, is people would just keep things just in case.
Oh, yeah,
because you never knew what was going to happen.
You wear them as footies over here. You know, if there's a flood, you got to put them on.
They're
using them right now in West Hollywood, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then they would get, that's a good local reference right there. Okay, pays attention. And then if for some reason they didn't have a thing, like that was the best, my mom would be like, in a situation, she'd be like, oh man, I shouldn't have thrown, like 2 years ago. She's like, I threw out.
Wow, she remembers.
Yeah, she'll be like, I can't believe I threw out that jar because I could have used it. It would have been great. Yeah, like a shoebox got thrown out. She's like, oh, wait, this would have been the time for that. They think about that forever. A lot of people are saying that their kids are at peak annoying right now. So there's some problems on the text line coming through, 800-520-1067. Pat has 3 kids, so he can help you solve these problems. We'll start with this. 714 said, my kid will never eat what they order at a restaurant, ever. They order it, never eat it.
Just never.
Never eat it. Now, I know that.
Well, sometimes it looks different than what they imagined in their brain. And then when it arrives, the pasta is butterfly shaped when they had tubes in their brain.
Right.
So they can't eat that.
Kids can't shake that now. You hold them down and force them to eat it because they ordered it?
I mean, if they're ordering it, I don't know what my policy would be. My kids are just like picky. And
every kid is
picky. Do you
picky.
give in to the pickiness, though? Or do you have to put your foot down?
Sometimes I do because it feels like it's just easier, but then you're making three dinners. It's like a short order cook.
My kids were.
Now they start making requests because they know.
On a strict quesadilla-only diet for years. And that was a great diet because I liked it, easy to make, can't screw it up. And then all of a sudden, one day I ordered quesadillas. They go, what are you doing? We hate these. I go, you hate these? This is all we've had for 3 years.
And that's the other thing is you either go from extreme love to extreme hate. There's no middle ground whatsoever with
right
food.
There. What is a way to keep a kid busy for the next 2 weeks without spending any money?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I mean, you ruin their brains, but you just leave them alone with the screens, which is the worst.
Yeah, I know.
There's another thing too. How about they don't charge the screens? You ever run into that issue? Which I mean, that's probably a good thing. But every time I call my kids, it's like I'm at 1%.
They're
You're
always
like, charge
at 1%.
your stuff.
Like, I'm at 1%.
Every one of my chargers at home is pretty much broken now because when an iPad gets down low, and my kids have like OCD because if they're at 90%, she's like, I don't know, it could die in the middle of something I'm doing.
Oh, really?
So she'll rip. No, there's no. And I said, this is my charger. You stay out of my room. This is my charger. They have no respect for it at all.
I can't find my charger. They're always tethered to a wall. My kids are sitting. They're
sitting by the plug.
They look like they're stranded at LAX. Like, you missed your flight? What happened here?
Kelly on K-Rock with the great Pat McGann. What's up, Kelly?
Hey, guys. Good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. Good.
So, yeah, my kid is super gross. His favorite thing to do is swim underwater and come up and, like, just straight up blow his nose and let the boogers hang out or float off in the pool. And the more mad I get about it, like, the funnier he thinks it is. I would love to ban this kid from the pool, but then he won't leave me alone.
And it's tough because the pool is kind of like that kind of dangerous babysitter that, like, they'll keep him busy for a while, but also could kill him, you know? Yeah, right. But, like, you know, for the
but
most
it's
part.
such a great thing to be like, just go in the pool for 2 hours.
Right. Yeah.
I just love the way people talk about their kids now, too. Like, go ahead, Kelly. Yeah, my kid sucks.
Yeah, my kid is disgusting.
I think it's important to have that
specimen.
sort of, I think, like, the reason we have Instagram is to post pictures of them looking great and saying, like, oh, I'm so proud of
I love my
That's the
child.
greatest job I ever had as being like, you've had some jobs before. I promise you're not saying the greatest job you ever had as being a dad, right?
Oh, yeah. Although I like being a parent now that I'm divorced because I have like time off. I'm like a fireman.
Great.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah, you're part-time.
I had to clarify with my kids though because there's some confusion. Like, hey, when I don't have you, that's Dad's weekend.
Right. Don't call me. Don't call me for advice when I don't.
I don't want
have
you to hit me up or anything.
Right.
909 said, I'm having a problem because at this point in the summer, my kid says he's bored the second one activity ends.
Oh, my God. That's the other thing. It goes to extreme boredom.
You drop them at camps. You don't even look what the camp is for. You look for the M-F. That's the camp you want. You don't want to do the TTH or MWF. You want the M through F.
That means Monday to
so you
Friday.
Can drop off this MF.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that. I was picking a camp based on how long the day was. I didn't even care what the thing. Some of them were like 9 to noon. I'm like, that does nothing for me.
3 hours.
Right. So I go, well, where's one of the? There's one that was like 6 a.m. drop off, pick up as late as 6 p.m. I'm like, you're going to that camp.
And you don't really care about the qualifications of the counselors.
No.
Either.
What's this, bomb making? Yeah, all right.
Okay, at least it goes till 6. It's got late drop off, so you can go ahead and do that one.
Dude, I saw a summer camp taking place at a park, and there were these two guys that were in charge of the kids, and they didn't know what the hell they were doing. There was a kid who fell and hurt her knee, and they were like, I guess we're just going to drizzle some of your bottled water on your knee and keep running. Go ahead. I was like, damn. But nobody cares. They're being occupied.
714 is pregnant with their first child right now and says, guys, you're freaking me the F out. Well, that happens sometimes. They're great. You love them, and then there's all these annoyances.
Yeah, 909 said the most annoying thing about their kids is that they hate each other. The kids fight and annoy each other, and then we separate them, and we have to make each other apologize and mediate all their fights, and then the whole cycle starts all over again.
And that'll never change, right? Your kids are constantly fighting?
Yeah, I mean, that's just, that was parenting right there, that last one.
Right, that's what it is.
Yeah. You got to do that.
Pat is here and at the Lido Theater now tonight, Newport Beach. So go get tickets, PatMcGannComedy.com or theLidoTheater.com. You will not be disappointed. Then back in California, but that's all the way up in Santa Cruz and Napa in October. We'll put all the dates up on our Instagram. And the special, which, by the way, was produced by our buddy Sebastian Maniscalco, that is up on that's When's Mom Gonna Be Home. And that is, where was that, on Hulu?
It's on Hulu now, yeah.
Nice.
All right, so worth checking out as well. Pat, thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saving a lot of problems. Like this guy. Our audience is very mean, and they said they like you, and now they're giving us advice for summer camp. Someone said they found a 12-hour camp, Allie.
Oh, man.
But it's a sweatshop. They have to build wallets. But
Great.
regardless,
We're
they'll
in.
do it. Back after this quick break. More K-Rock next.
The boomers were groovy. The Gen X were dope. The millennials were legit. And the Gen Z were in bad need of a glow-up. Klein.Ally Show. The awkward phase of every generation. K-Rock.
Klein.Ally Show. You can listen to the show a little bit longer, get yourself Disneyland tickets, but listen carefully because we have another cautionary tale on the goat line.
Good morning, guys. I just wanted to say that yesterday I made the mistake of listening to the podcast while I was at the gym, and when you guys were making the comments about Klein's neck, I almost dropped a dumbbell on my head. So thanks, Klein.
You're welcome.
Your neck has officially become a menace to society.
Great.
And, it almost caused me bodily injury. All right, 3 digits.
If you hurt yourself by listening to the show, by laughing, we've also said if you accidentally pee yourself while listening to the show, we will cover the cost of cleaning your pants. I don't know if we have a rule in place. I know we said if you drive through a pothole while listening to the show, we'll repair your tires. We've done a lot of things to try to make it right with our listeners, but if you drop a dumbbell on yourself while laughing at them making fun of my fat neck, there's nothing we can do for you.
And how ironic.
How ironic is that? Because that's the reason I got this fat neck, because I decided to lift a weight every once in a while. Let's
Could be
get
why
to
you
this.
have a fat tongue, too.
Your news will start right now, and then your Disneyland tickets immediately following this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, you can add water main leak to your list of work excuses, especially if you live in or near West Hollywood. A huge water main busted up just before 4 a.m. this morning. All the streets near Sunset and Holloway have been flooded. There are, if you look at the footage, it's fun to look at. There are reports of people being swept away by the flooding, though I think realistically everyone's just fine. They were able to finally turn off the water. And next, we'll be assessing and repairing the damage, which includes a giant sinkhole on Sunset. But if you just listen to the mayor of West Hollywood, he sounds kind of excited by all this.
And good morning. Welcome to the city of West Hollywood. I'm John Heilman. I'm the mayor, and I'm joined by our vice mayor, Danny Hang.
Danny Hang.
As Mayor Bass said, we had a major leak and a sinkhole.
He sounds like he's just like, woo! Sinkhole, exciting.
And I want to thank our partners in LA and DWP for responding so quickly.
He's like, thanks, everyone. Welcome to West Hollywood. We've got a sinkhole, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite headline so far is Gazy River.
I think that it's going to take a while to fix all this, but I don't think West Hollywood will be phased. Everyone will still go out and get wasted at the Abbey.
They will rebuild.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
If a city can thrive through it,
Right.
it's definitely West Hollywood. Everyone remembers the moment that you got the news you passed the written test on your driver's license. You're that much closer to getting an actual license. But 11,000 people in California are now having to retake their written exam because the DMV says a cheating scandal was uncovered. But they won't really explain the details of it. They just said they found testing anomalies during a review of some of the written exams, and they said everybody that they've sent a letter to has to retake and pass the written exam within 30 days or their license will be revoked. And they didn't say specifically what the cheating methods were, but they did say it wasn't AI. And I know they take you to a little area with like partitions, kind of like voting, where you have like a little, those little blinders, and then you can't have your phone and stuff. But I don't know how supervised that is anymore.
Well, I wonder if they received, I remember at school when there used to be cheating issues, it was because like multiple people had the same exact wrong answer.
Right. Okay.
And it was clear that, like, the odds of, everyone, because at least in school, there was one kid that we knew always would get perfect scores. And so there was there was a whole copying system.
So it was like the same right and wrong answers. So it was like the exact same
Then they
score.
start looking at it and going like, why is everyone putting D for this one? And then they start looking into it. I would imagine the other thing that people do is they send someone else in to try to take the test for you. That was a big scam that was going on for a while.
But how would they know? How would they be able to catch that? They don't know what you look like.
Right. Especially because you don't have a driver's license.
You don't have a driver's license yet.
I have nothing to show you what I look like.
Would you here's a sample question for you. When a railroad crossing is not controlled, what is the speed limit if you are within 100 feet of the railroad?
False.
10, 15, or 25?
Give me this again. I'm supposed to know this? If I'm doing what by a railroad?
I don't even think I understand the question.
Oh, say it again. This is a real question for the I wonder how many of these I could actually get right.
This is the practice test.
All right, go
this
ahead.
is one practice
All right,
test.
if, getting to a railroad, how fast am I allowed to go over the tracks?
When a railroad crossing is not controlled, what the hell does that mean?
I mean, I think that means when it's up.
Free range.
When it's up.
Means the bars aren't down yet.
Yeah,
it means it's wild.
Yeah, you got to race quickly to get through it.
You see a railroad track in the wild. What is the speed limit when you are within 100 feet?
Oh, as fast as possible because you don't want to get
in
stuck
both
behind
directions.
it. Yeah, those things can come down and then you're stuck watching the little people come by and wave at you.
Guys, there's three answers. What do you make?
All the above.
10, 15, or 25?
B.
B. 10 miles. You're just
When
gonna
I
pick
didn't
B?
know, I always go in the middle. That's kind of my strategy.
I think it's 15.
Damn it.
That was me.
See, I would have chosen the slowest because I'm like, well, that's got to be the safest.
That's how they try to get you. See, I don't actually try to think about what's the right answer. I just try to think about how they're trying to get me.
Yeah, I'm like, what are they getting at here? It is like the SATs where you're just trying to figure out what's the answer they're looking for. I don't know the answer.
Give me a real one. That one's BS. Give me like a driving one. Let's see if I know a driving one. Because I used to get tripped up on a lot of those. The ones about...
Which of the following is the proper procedure for parallel parking? Drive forward into the space without stopping. Stop next to the vehicle behind the open space and drive forward into the space.
This is a stupid
Stop
question.
next to the vehicle in front of the open space and back into the space.
I mean,
come on.
Look for the valet first. That's the first option. It's L.A.
Your written answer is it's L.A. This isn't.
They're going to say you pull up next to the vehicle in front and then you kind of back into it. 'cause
That's what I think,
That's
too,
a traditional
right?
parallel park. But depending on some of the spots, if you got space, you can pull in nose first.
And you have to stop. Yeah, you have to stop next to the vehicle in front of the open
All right.
space.
All right, fine.
But that gives a lot of people anxiety. And if you're on Ventura, you can't do that. It's too scary.
No, it's way too many roads.
Because once you get to the car in front of you, they're right on your ass
You're right.
waiting.
You gotta
They're
stop
not.
first, put your blinker on, then pull up.
I know, and then that person has to try and back up so that they can give you space to get in. I mean, there's all these variables.
The system's flawed. What they should do is everyone gets a license, and then you just, as you go around and start driving like an a-hole, we just start start taking people's licenses away.
Yeah. What about this one, Klein? Who can legally park next to the blue painted curb? It's a good review for you.
Well, obviously handicapped, but also if you got to take a crap and it's emergency,
That's
you should
correct.
get it temporarily.
You're right. You don't have to retake your test. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's a new perk that you can get on United flights, and this has a lot of people talking because I know that business class or first class, like there's a lot of perks, extra leg room that you can pay for, but they have a new option now for Economy Plus where you can buy a seat with no neighbor in the middle. So you can essentially buy your seat and ensure that the middle seat will not be taken so that you can use that space for a shared table, a little more elbow space, and it's only going to be offered in one row of the plane. So there's only going to be
seats.
one. Yeah, you can't just buy a bunch of those because then eventually there's just too many empty seats.
But that would make sense if you're traveling, let's say, with, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. And you
Or
go,
a kid.
Well, you'd have to buy the kid a seat anyway.
No, but if it's like you and a kid and you want you have like a bonus seat so that they can lay,
Okay, right. It makes sense for
the stuff, all this crap that you're going to bring, the coloring books.
It makes sense for two people traveling. That's the only thing it would make sense for, right? One person
Yeah.
traveling, you'd have to hit up the other person. If I'm a window and I'm going to buy the middle for myself as well, you better believe when I get on the plane, I'm going to say to whoever the stranger is in the aisle, hey, cough up some money if you want to take advantage of this extra space I bought us.
What?
Yeah, because I'm saying if you are buying, you can buy two seats, right? You can't buy a whole row. You can buy two seats.
You're going to buy two seats, yeah.
Right.
Or you can or you can be one person and then buy this and make sure there's no one next to you.
But then whoever's in the aisle is going to benefit from that extra seat as well. No one wants someone in the middle.
So you want money from that person
Of course.
as well?
I'm going to tell them.
You're going to shake them down for it when they get there?
Yeah, if you want to enjoy this extra
Hey,
space.
see this? This is because of me.
Or else I'm going to sit in the middle, right on top of them.
I mean, it was such a nice bonus during the Southwest days
It was nice
to have an empty middle. It was I feel like a king.
One of the few great feelings you get in the world is when they announce we're closing the boarding door, and you kind of start looking down. You do the math. There's 3 people there coming.
And you're like, where should I put my drink? Here
you have a
or here?
seat
I
next
could put
to
it
you.
here.
Oh, it's great.
Put my iPad there.
Another great feeling is winning tickets to Disneyland, and we give you that feeling right now. If you're the 20th caller, 800-520-1067. Let's go.
It's Klein.Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Now, here's a question from the written test for you. How fast should you be driving on the 101 if you're self-pleasuring?
A minimum of 85
That is not
for
right.
maximum climax.
Ellie, we should all lose our license. That should be the segment, is why should we all lose our license? And yours is because you have been you're a serial masturbator on the 101.
Yours is because you don't follow really any parking guidelines.
Most of the rules, I think, are just, they're more suggestions than rules.
You know, somebody on the text line said that the driver's license scandal is happening because of meta glasses.
Oh, really?
People are wearing meta glasses to the written test, and the DMV hasn't caught up to it yet, which makes a lot of sense.
That is genius.
8208 said, next you guys should try and pass a U.S. citizenship test. See if you can pass any of those. I think those are very difficult.
I will do that on the air, but the deal is if whoever has the lowest score has to immediately move to Canada.
You can't move to Mexico?
No. Yeah, let's go.
Well, the food is so much better there.
You have to go to Canada.
Canada,
It's much more
so
annoying.
cold.
So much more annoying. This hour on the show, we have lots to get to. Of course, kick things off by giving you tickets to Disneyland. We'll do that. Generation Wars, bragging rights for you and your entire generation, returns to K-Rock, and so much more. If you're new to the show, hi, what's up? I'm Klein. There's Allie.
Hello.
That is Jake the Nerd over there. DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
And taking them calls in the chicken coop in the back is producer Vanessa and Postmaster Johnny. And we say good morning right now to our 20th caller, which puts us in Northridge, California. Is this Natalia?
No way! No way! Yes! Let's go! Woo!
Natalia, that's exactly the expression we were hoping for. It's not one of those people that goes, yeah, okay, I guess I'll take them. So thank you for that, and enjoy your 4 tickets to Disneyland.
Sweet divot! Yes!
Sweet divots to you, yes.
I thought she said, sweet damn it.
All right, well, we'll take whatever you say. Hold on 1 second and enjoy Disneyland, all right?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks for starting your day with us on K-Rock. You'll get more of those tickets coming up today at noon, then again at 3 and 6, and we'll have another 4-pack for you tomorrow morning at this exact time. All right, and now we can get back to the show we have in store for you this hour. It will be a decent one, we believe.
We believe.
We believe.
We don't know.
We've only been wrong some of the times. It's K-Rock with Klein.Ally Show. Good morning and welcome to your Prequin.
Klein.Ally Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
K-Rock. Yeah!
K-Rock.
Oh, man, you're going to piss off Jake with this take. Allie, it's an unpopular opinion. We've had a few unpopular opinions before. We've never been concerned with being popular because we've tried. It's just too difficult.
I've tried my whole life. I've given up.
We've accepted the fact that's just not for us. So having an unpopular opinion is really just an opinion at this point.
Well, I have been of this opinion for a while, and then I kind of flip-flopped because I'm like, you know what? I should like this. Everyone likes this. And then I realized yesterday it's okay just not to like it. And I know this is going to be unpopular, and I know everybody loves them, and they even say that it's going to help you live longer. I don't like naps.
What?
I don't think that I think they're a waste of
You're
time.
probably doing it wrong.
Yeah.
This is Jake's favorite. Probably his favorite time of the day. He
sleeps.
He takes a full
he
sleep.
sleeps.
It's definitely not a nap, but he calls it a nap, and he says, "Don't bother me, I'm napping." And we're like, "Jake, can you get the podcast up?" He's like, "Not now, I'm napping."
Yeah, if we need anything from Jake, we have to get to him before like 1 or 2 p.m. because otherwise he's out of commission.
And sometimes until 8 p.m. because he doesn't set an alarm, so he just sleeps until he wakes up.
But think about it. How many times do you nap where you say, "I am totally refreshed. I feel great. That was a great decision."
Every single time that I nap, and it's under an hour, and I actually fall asleep. Absolutely, it's the best.
And
do you sleep for over an hour?
I don't sleep over an hour. Usually it's less than that, but I always feel groggy.
Really?
I always feel like my body wishes that the sleep was longer. I feel like I wasted my time. There's other stuff that I could have done with that part of my day.
Omar's point, I believe, is are these premeditated or because premeditated is a different thing than just I fell asleep sitting somewhere. I was so tired, and then I woke up, and now I'm all
that
disheveled.
doesn't happen to me. I don't fall asleep
So
accidentally.
you get into a bed, you do a whole thing. You plan on it.
Yeah, I can't just fall asleep on the couch.
Omar, when you nap, do you go? You just keep your regular day clothes on, like
yeah. Oh, if I ever get a nap in, it's on my regular clothes because it's not planned. It's just like I crashed out or whatever.
Right.
So you're fully clothed on like a couch or a chair?
On a couch. Yeah.
I'm like
usually
Omar.
a couch.
I don't fully commit to Jake puts on like pajamas for his nap.
I put on sleeping shorts, not pajamas.
Well,
not
whatever.
baby.
It's the same. You're
sleeping shorts is just as baby.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
You're a baby. You're putting on polo.
I don't do that. I'm a man. I put on a onesie.
Yeah.
I take my pants off.
Ugh.
So I can Donald Duck it in bed.
But I think that's the whole thing is you let yourself get to that next level. You don't want to go to full deep level. You want to stay in but
I'm
level.
so tired. I can't not go into a deep level. I wake up not knowing where I am. I don't know about you, but weird nap dreams happen.
Those are weird.
Nap dreams are strange and disorienting, and then I don't know if it's night or day. I don't remember what day it is or what else I have going on, and then I'm like, I still need to work and do stuff, and I can't.
You set an alarm?
Sometimes, yeah.
There is that
because I don't want to sleep longer.
You get to that weird place. It only happens during naps where you're in that weird state of like sleep paralysis where you're fighting between being awake and being asleep,
right.
And then you end up in this weird. But I think Omar, if you do it the right way, you can ideally go, that only took 30 minutes or 43 minutes, and I feel like, great, I'm ready to conquer the world.
Do you? You do every time?
No, I have never planned a nap. I've never said I'm going to nap. I have sat down to eat at a table and woken up an hour later at the table. That's happened a few times.
Facing the food or something?
Most of your naps are accidental.
Almost all. One time in my car, I was just sitting in the car. I got home, I was sitting in the car, and I said, I'm so tired. I said that to myself, and then next thing I knew, I woke up later really sweaty. I was almost one of those died in the car guys.
You were a baby in a hot car.
I was almost baby in a hot car seat in the front seat. How sad would that have been? But that would have been the end of me.
You just died that way?
Yeah, like in the car.
Nobody saved you.
No, but then luckily I sweated myself awake.
323 said I nap in my car before I go home. I nap for 20 minutes so that I don't fall asleep behind the wheel. And when I wake up, I feel great and I drive home.
Also, people talk about that whole buffer. You know, let's say you work all day and then you got to go home and deal with a family. It's like you got to create that little buffer for yourself. Nice 20-minute nap. I don't know what there is a sweet spot for the nap.
Yeah, 323 said they never nap longer than 30 minutes because I wake up grumpy. I limit it to 20 minutes only.
20 is almost like, what's the point, though?
That's what I think. And then
it's a power nap. It gives you power.
No, but
Ali, I'm thinking you're just way too tired for life, and that's why you wake up.
I think I'm too tired for naps.
Yeah.
I don't think I can nap because I'm too tired. My body's going, please give me more.
Well,
and the other problem is if I have a 20-minute time clock, if it takes me 5 minutes or 10 minutes to fall asleep, then what? Then I'm overthinking, going, why haven't I fallen asleep yet? If I haven't
and then
fallen
you wake
asleep
up all like gross and disgusted and mad.
Yes, and then I'm grumpy.
She does that anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm grumpy most of the time.
Gross too.
And gross and sweaty.
But you're growing a life inside of you. So if anyone has Jake has no excuse for the long naps he takes, but as Omar said, those are not really naps. He's just breaking up his sleep into two different, sleep whatever times. But for the average person, 20 minutes, that seems way too short.
Well, and my wife was telling me you need to prioritize sleep more. You need to be sleeping
Everyone
because
says
your
that.
body is working harder than it normally
But that's
is.
one of those BS things that everyone says. You go, when do I have time to do that? I'm going to just sleep more. But you got to work more.
And I feel like you give into it. You give into the tired. If you're really that tired, you got to snap yourself out of it. Like, Omar, for a while, you were just working out when you were tired. And that would just
That's true.
It would go back into these caveman day of like, I can't sleep. I got to keep going. And then it kind of catapults you into the rest of your day. It's way better than a nap.
You. Yeah,
I do a thing called napster-baiting.
Oh.
And what I do is when I feel like I'm about to fall asleep, I will
do that.
Masturbate. And then I will definitely fall asleep.
Okay. What's the point? Thank you for telling me.
So why don't you try that out?
All right.
All right. So we got that going
Glad we
for us.
talked about this.
Quick break. We're back with more show next.
Hello, and thank you for calling the K-Rock Summer Vacation Hotline. If you're calling about finally cleaning out the garage, press 1. For power washing the patio, press 2. If you're calling about winning 4 packs of one-day, one-park tickets to the Disneyland Resort, please hold.
This summer at the Disneyland Resort, kids rule. From the best rides, trying the coldest treats, and staying up past bedtime to watch fireworks. Come join in on the fun. It's going to be the best day ever at the happiest place on earth. Win a 4-pack of one-day, one-park tickets to the Disneyland Resort. A K-Rock representative will be with you at 9, noon, 3, and 6. This call may be monitored or recorded for excessive amounts of fun. Offering subject to restrictions and change without notice.
KROQ.
This
Four generations battling it out over the airwaves of K-Rock right now. Only one generation will be the best. And, of course, you may think that you grew up in the best generation, or you're jealous because you're like, Gen Xers took all the money and the jobs, and now we're left with scraps. Or you're a boomer, you don't care anymore because you think that Gen Z is ruining everything for everyone. So everyone's got animosity towards the other generations, and we decide to let you battle it out over the airwaves of K-Rock. Once and for all, bragging rights and, in this particular case, tickets to see Evanescence, a band that spans many generations. It's time for Generation Wars.
Generation Wars.
Hey, where's the thing? Are we busting or what?
You kids and your TikToks.
Gen Z is lazy.
Generation Wars.
Representing the generation known as the Boomer. This guy loves rock and roll. And
They don't make them like that anymore.
His name is Gary. Of course it is. Good morning, Gary, and welcome to K-Rock.
Good morning.
If you know the answer to the questions, please yell out Boomer. Wait for Allie to call on you before you answer, and let's go ahead and bring some bragging rights for all the boomers out there as we say good morning to your competition representing the Gen Xers. She has a metal lunchbox collection.
Cool.
And you are a Gen Xer for sure if you ran the risk of getting tetanus every time you ate your lunch. This is Lynn. Good morning, Lynn, and welcome to Generation Wars.
Good morning, everybody.
Once again, if you know the answer, you yell out Gen X. Don't be shy. Wait for Allie to call on you, though. A lot of people get confused, and they yell out the answer. Don't yell out the answer. Yell out your generation. Wait till you're called on.
And once we've called on you, everyone else shut up.
That's right. Rules is rules around here. We say good morning now to our millennial, born in 1983. This guy's a fan of Transformers. That's right, Allie. Long before there was transgenders, there was Transformers. And
There were, all right.
that's how it was written here. And we say good morning
That's
now.
how it's written in the call screener.
That's right. Vanessa wrote that, if you got a problem.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, it's all right, Vanessa. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good to have you on with us. If you know the answer, please yell out millennial. Millennials all over the place are rooting for you to win this. And finally, we say good morning to Auntie. Auntie is born, I can't be right. She's a Gen Zer, born in 2002.
What?
Good
morning.
Is this Auntie?
It's Amity.
All right, I'll go with
Close
that.
enough.
Is that how it was written, Vanessa?
I asked her to spell that for me. A.D.D.
All right, we start the game right now,
then
guys.
Then you put auntie?
That's what you did. Hands on your buzzers. Let's go. Your round begins right now with question number 1 in Generation Wars. What was the nickname of Ted Kaczynski?
Oh, my gosh.
Gen X.
Yes,
Gen
Gen
X.
X.
The Green River Killer.
No. That's such a less-known serial killer.
Boomer?
The bomber?
The what?
The bomber?
Oh. Can't accept
Yeah,
that.
can't, no.
Gen X.
Yes, no, you've already gone on this one. You can't go again.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
The Unabomber.
That is the one. There we go. On the board, the Unabomber. Wow, this is going to be a rough round right now. We move on to your next question. Legendary comic strip. Who was Calvin's best friend?
Gen X.
Boomer.
Hobbs is correct. Calvin and Hobbs as we move on in Generation Wars. What was the brand name of the iconic blue insulated cooler that baby
Gen
boomers...
X.
Yes, Gen X.
Igloo.
Igloo is
Ah.
correct.
I still have one of those.
Yeah, they're indestructible. You have one once, you have it forever.
Oh, they last forever.
We move on to your next question in Generation Wars. What does the 2026 slang term Sigma mean or represent? Sigma?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Boomer.
Boomer.
Healthcare.
No, not
That's
healthcare.
sick.
Healthcare. It's all about healthcare for the boomers. Sigma with an
Gen
M.
Z,
Yes,
Gen
yes, Gen Z.
Lone Wolf, Independent.
Yeah. Cool alpha energy. Lone wolf, I will accept that. That is a correct answer for Sigma. You are on the board.
Everyone's got a point.
And we move on to your next question. Where was Tom, your first friend?
Gen X.
Millennial.
Gen X.
MySpace.
That is correct. Next question. Bill Clinton famously played the sax on what TV show?
Gen X.
Gen X.
The Simpsons.
No.
Wait, say that again?
That's a good guess, though. Did that happen?
Yeah, you know what? Hold on.
I feel like he must have.
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen Z.
Arsenio Hall?
That is the correct answer.
Whoa.
That was the one that was the big deal. I think they did animate him playing the sax on The Simpsons.
I mean, Arsenio was first.
But Arsenio Hall was technically the famous, the answer I have here. You know what? Hold on. We're going to have to go to the judges on this one. Hey, give a half a point to Gen X, but the full point goes to the Gen Z who said the Arsenio Hall show. For a follow-up point, what was the official call or rallying cry of the Arsenio Hall show?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial. That is correct. Man, times used to be a lot more fun.
And a lot simpler.
And we go to your next question now. What is the name of someone that is a big fan or follower of Jimmy Buffett? What are they known as?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Parrot Head.
That is correct, Gen X. Parrot heads. We move on. Allie, what's the score currently?
Well, it seems that Gen X is in the lead with 3.5 points.
Okay.
And then we have Millennial and Gen Z tied in second place with 2 points. Boomer has 1 point.
What was the name of the white-haired, loyal barista working at the Central Perk on the hit sitcom Friends?
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen Z.
Gunther.
That is correct. Gen Z gets a point. And we move on to your next question now. In the magazine known as Mad Magazine, who was Spy fighting? Spy versus who?
Boomer. Millennial. Boomer.
Boomer.
Yes, Boomer.
Spy versus spy.
Spy versus spy is the correct answer. Knew Boomer would come through with that one.
Nice,
really
Boomer.
Rebounded from that Medicare answer you gave us a moment ago. And we go on, Allie. Only a handful of questions left. It's getting a lot tighter right now. What does it mean to be mewing?
What?
What does it mean to be mooing or mewing?
You're making that up.
I wish I was.
Mooing or mewing?
Mewing. Mewing would be the proper pronunciation of that. Mewing. Mewing is, no one got this one, is pressing the tongue to the roof of your mouth to define your jawline, often used to indicate staying silent, or potentially you could be doing that for maxing your photos. If you want to face max, you could be doing some mewing as well.
We don't know anything about that.
But that is a Gen Z question that is completely lost on all the other generations. And we move on to this next question right now. It's Generation Wars. What classic icy summer treat came in a plastic sleeve that you had to snip with scissors?
Gen X.
Gen X.
Otter Pop.
Yeah.
I would have accepted Otter Pops. I would have also accepted Flavor Ice. Both would have been accepted. And you continue with your dominance with only a few questions left. Allie, what's the score right now?
Gen X has 4.5 points, Gen Z has 3, Millennial 2, and Boomer 2.
What iconic fast food mascot introduced in the early 80s went on to start a popular wave-making advertising campaign that featured a mysterious, heavily guarded ingredient?
What was that?
What iconic?
That was a crazy question.
It was a crazy question indeed. Iconic fast food mascot introduced in the early 80s went on to start a popular wave-making advertising campaign that featured a mysterious, heavily guarded ingredient.
Wave making?
You'll know when you hear the answer.
Well, that's not helpful. I'll know when I hear the answer.
Mac Tonight, the crescent moon, who is the moonhead playing the piano in the McDonald's commercials. No one gets the point. That's okay. And we move on. This one is, which beverage popularized itself by telling the world that they'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony?
Boomer.
Boomer.
Coca-Cola.
That is correct, Boomer. Allie, 2 questions left. What's the score right now?
So Gen X has 4.5 points still. Then you got Gen Z and Boomer tied in second place with 3 points. It's anyone's game.
What Disney movie had Haley and Annie meet at a place called Camp Walden?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
Parent Trap.
That is correct, Millennial. And that was a millennial question, technically. Allie, this is the final question now. Here we go.
Here we go.
What outdoor organization popularized survival, knot tying, and camping with notable ranks like Life and Eagle?
Gen X.
Gen X.
Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts of America, BSA. Well, it ended the way it started.
Wow.
Gen X proving that generation knows a lot. Jake is so happy right now. He is standing up and clapping for you. Sorry, Frank, Millennial. Sorry, Boomer.
Everybody pulled their weight, though.
Yeah, everyone did decent. Everyone was on the board. And in honor of your big victory, we have tickets for you to go see Evanescence at the Kia Forum this Saturday. Congratulations, Lynn.
Yay.
And also, any song you'd like to hear that you believe would represent your generation, I will play it right now on K-Rock. What song would you like to hear?
Let's do Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey. It's a great song. But I have the Killers queued up and ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. And congratulations, and thank you for playing Gen Wars. Next week, another chance for you to get some bragging rights for your entire generation in a real battle. 50 years in the making on K-Rock.
Klein.Ally Show.
Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein.Ally Show.
Hey guys, we did it. Just want to say, hate when you're off the air. That sucks. But I'm catching up on the podcast from last week, and I have to say one of my favorite bits after Generation Wars when Klein asks whoever the winner is, if they want to, what song they want to hear, and then he just plays whatever's queued up next anyway. That is, I laugh literally every single time. Anyways, keep doing what you guys are doing. I hope you're back on air tomorrow. Yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah, we're here live now, but it's too hard to find the songs people want. I don't know. There's certain DJs that are good at that. You want to hear a song? Get it on the air right now.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm bad at spelling. I'm dyslexic.
You're
and a
bad
bunch
at
of other
typing,
stuff.
too.
I do
You're
want
a slow
to
typer.
thank one of our listeners who yesterday, after I was talking about going to Vegas this weekend to pull my all-nighter, suggested that I rearrange my plan so that I'm there for the World Cup finals, because I do like gambling and I do feel like being there for an event like that. They'll have a lot of gambling going on. To be at a Vegas sportsbook could actually make that even more exciting.
So wait, you were going to go on Friday?
I was going to leave and drive Friday.
Now are you going to drive Saturday, or are you staying the whole weekend?
I decided I'm just going to stay the weekend.
Oh no!
And
no.
No, I know.
No, that's too long.
I know. I've realized that.
You're going to leave before the game.
24
I'm going to predict it now. Place my bet.
My least favorite time to be in Vegas usually is anytime I decide I don't want to be rushed to leave early Sunday morning. So I say, I'll just do something later in the day. That window of waiting to leave Vegas feels like an eternity.
It is a weird void where you're like, I don't want to be here anymore,
Right.
but the only thing I can do is spend more money.
But I got a hotel, and I was excited because I got a good rate, because I guess last weekend things were crazy at hotels because the fight was in Vegas, and this weekend there's not much going on minus the finals, but I got a hotel. And then I was feeling really good about the rate until they said, because they're very, Vegas, lo and behold, is a little sneaky, to get your money.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, as you know, we've all been banged out by the, quote, resort fees before. And this resort fee was stupid, because this resort fee includes, quote, things that I will never use.
Like the business center? It's for the amenities and stuff, right?
Well, so at least if you're going to put stuff on there, at least put stuff that I know I will use, even if it's already included, because the answer is you're right. I'm allowed to send faxes from the business center, as many as I choose, as many as I want. They know I'm not going to do that. I'm also allowed to make long-distance calls to Alaska.
Oh.
And Hawaii.
Do you know anyone in Alaska?
Nope.
Oh,
you
do now.
I can do unlimited from the phone in the room, which no one's probably picked up in
I don't
years.
even think you pick up that phone to order room service anymore.
No, you scan a QR code. You order from your phone.
Mm-hmm. You don't pick up the phone.
So for $55 a night, which
55. Oh, that's the resort fee.
$55 a night. That's the fee. I can go to the business center. I can use the gym at the hotel,
which you probably will.
But any hotel you can use a gym at. If you're staying at the hotel, there's not usually a fee for that. That's and I'm not going to use the gym in Vegas. No way.
The pool.
That's not part of the resort fee. They should. That's my point. They should at least say things you could actually do. Like, oh, it's a blackjack table seat fee. All right, great. I'll sit at the black. At least I want to feel like I'm getting something for it, because I want to say to them, these things you're telling me I can use for $55 a night, which I'm forced to pay, include a business center, which I'll never go into, a gym, which I'll never go into, calling people in Hawaii and Alaska, which I will not be doing, and
you should.
Oh, maybe I should.
You should just call Hawaii and Alaska
nonstop,
all night, all weekend.
When I check out.
Hello.
Well, you made
this. Is this Hertz rental car and
this guy
Honolulu?
made 87 phone calls to Hawaii and Alaska because he could.
Yeah.
At least I'll feel.
And
like
they can't do anything. At least you paid for a reason.
I don't know anyone there, but I would. If anyone has any people they know in Hawaii or Alaska, give me their number. I'm going to call them because I feel like I got to get my $55 worth.
You should call that banana bread company.
Oh man, Aunt Sandy's banana bread.
The one recommendation Klein gave me.
Yeah,
I used to have the banana bread and that one banana bread.
Just want to call and talk and see what she's.
Yeah.
I'm not here to get any banana bread. I'm in
just
Vegas.
wanting to say hi.
Don't you think?
You can dispute those,
What do you mean you can dispute them?
You can dispute the resort fees with your credit card company.
You can't dispute them. They said you have to pay it. They said I paid up front for the room, and then they said.
No, but she's saying you go through the credit card company.
Yeah.
Which, that's interesting. You've succeeded?
I've succeeded before. I don't know if now it's different, but I remember when they first started doing those resort fees, I would call and say I did not agree to this resort fee. And they would give it back to me.
The first person.
Yes, because I didn't have a choice, and I didn't take advantage of those perks. So I didn't agree to pay money for this resort fee. I agreed on a certain rate, and that's what I should be paying.
I guess my point is just make the room $55 more expensive.
Yeah, well, and that's what the sales tax and all that stuff that they're doing with tickets. Like now, they need to just roll it all into one price.
Give me
because
the roll-in price.
You don't want to see all the lines.
Because you do have a moment where you're like, all right, I'm fine paying up to. Everyone has a number in their head. They're like, anything under $350, I'm okay. It feels fine. And then you see something for like $329 a night. You're like, all right, you know what? That's under. But then you don't factor in.
Then it's
now,
like 400 and something
right,
with the taxes and the resort fee.
But the resort fee, the part of it that sucks is when it's for stuff that, for someone that needs to send a lot of faxes and has a ton of family in Alaska, you should be going to Vegas every weekend. You'd be making money. But I feel like for the rest of us, it makes no sense.
Which you could probably just go there and do those things without even staying at the hotel.
Right.
Yeah, your cell phone's free.
Like, yeah. It really is ridiculous.
It's also free everywhere else to call.
So anyway,
Alaska
but
and Hawaii.
thank you to the listener who DM'd and said, if you're going to be in Vegas anyway, might as well stay for that game. So
I think what's going to happen is Sunday morning, you're going to be already tapped out. Your wife's going to be tapped out. You're going to be, especially if you're driving, you're going to be thinking about the traffic and how it's going to continue to get worse.
Like 6-8 hours to get home.
It's going to be horrible.
No,
if
don't you think
stay
I'll?
for the game.
No, I think I'll beat. No, because when I mess up in Vegas is when I leave. If I leave late enough, I think it's better. I think you can't leave. You either got to leave at like 6 a.m.
Everybody has the same thought, man.
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
No, you either have to leave before 9 a.m. or you're screwed.
Yes, I agree.
Well, where does the flip side of that go, Omar?
There's no flip side.
No,
Omar's right.
It's all bad. All
as the day goes on, it gets worse and worse.
8 p.m. I would guess.
Okay, so I leave at 8 p.m. I'm home by 11:30.
You're not going to do that. You are going to leave before that game begins.
That's what I think too.
This plan sounded so much better before I said it out loud.
You changed it to go to that game or to watch that game, and you're not going to watch it.
I'm going to have to listen to it.
You're
going to
listen to it in the car, and then get mad that your bet didn't pan out. That's my prediction.
That's a good.
And that's
bet
a good weekend in Vegas, baby.
Klein-Ally Show. It's Klein-Ally.Show. K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein-Ally Show. If you need us, phones, text line, 800-520-1067. We'll get into some A.D.D news in a moment. We got a big show planned for you today. Some in-studio guests will be joining us. Some sort of an earthquake predictor will be on with us. This guy's convinced that a big one is going to hit us any moment now, and he's got information and reasons why he says that. He's a scientist, so he'll probably be the smartest person on the show today. I would say by a long shot. That'll all be coming up. Right now, though, here's a message that I think will put Allie in a good mood before she delivers the news.
I'm on 4 hours of sleep, and guess it's a drunken message. I'm watching the Klein-Ally Show, and I'm going to agree with the Bud Light Bros. Allie, watching you drink the Airline water, girl, you a 10. Girl, you a 10.
Some people argue that, Allie, yesterday while you drank the water for the water test, the expensive water test, you were the hottest you've ever looked. And I don't disagree. I don't know if you got some sort of a pregnancy glow going on.
No, I don't.
Omar, I know that you physically you are not into Allie normally, but
right.
you saw that video yesterday.
I did.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, I think Allie is prime Allie.
I think it was Allie drinking water. What do you want from me?
Thanks, Omar. That's true.
The best she's ever looked.
You know what I think it is? It's the Erewhon effect.
Oh, is that what it is?
When a girl is holding an Erewhon cup, yes.
Yeah. You think if we had done the same thing, but she was holding 4 big gulp cups, we would think very differently about her?
Yes. Let's do a test.
All right, let's do another.
Today we'll get 5 big
different
gulps.
Slurpees in front of Allie, and we'll see.
One of them with a lollipop in it.
If she looks less hot. Man, if that's incredible, if that's the Erewhon effect, I get why people are paying so much.
I think seeing a girl drink Erewhon is hot for some reason.
Wow.
I think it gives you a couple of points.
That girl is financially irresponsible.
I'm just going to start writing it on my water bottles.
That's a good move right there. That'll turn you less hot again instantly. Let's get into your news, then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
I know most people still have World Cup on the brain with the final coming up on Sunday, Spain, Argentina, but there's also more announcements regarding the Olympics. LA is still doing a lot of things to get ready for the millions of people that will be flooding the city in 2 years, even though we have literal floods happening in WeHo this morning. I have still not been able to get tickets to the Olympics. However, I was contacted about the ability to volunteer, and this has a lot of people upset because the Olympic Committee is opening up applications for 60,000 volunteers. They say this is an unforgettable way to experience the Olympics. They need people to, of course, direct parking and be there for the games, ushering people. And this is a way that you could possibly see some free Olympic Games, though you don't really know what you would be assigned. But because the Olympics are also charging insane amounts of money for the games, people are like, how could you expect 60,000 people to work for free as well? And yes, they do this every single time, but because there's so much gouging happening, people are upset that they're doing it this time.
Also, it's a volunteer position, so you don't really, zero F's given from the very beginning unless you end up getting a cool job, because I would imagine of the 60,000 jobs, some of them are awesome. You're like, you're going to stand right there and catch the javelins.
Yeah, that
cool
would
job.
be great. But then that's why I was even thinking about volunteering. I was like, maybe I should sign up and then just see what I get assigned.
But if
because
you get
maybe
direct traffic in the parking lot outside the venue, that sucks.
Yeah, or like pick up horse poop and whatever that, horse thing.
That
would actually be kind of nice.
That'd be so funny if that's the one you got. We should all volunteer and see just what we get. And then if it's good, we'll hold it. And if not, we just say, all right, bye-bye.
And I imagine that of the 60,000 volunteers, hundreds of thousands will apply, and I bet a third of them will actually show up, depending on what job they're assigned. It's probably a lot of people thinking like we do. I'll just see.
You think there's any chance they're saying it's volunteer, but if they actually hire you, they're like, by the way, we just wanted to see who was real. You're going to get paid?
I think they're going to give them like a swag bag.
Oh, like Olympic merch?
Totally.
Like a previous Olympics?
But if you think about parking attendant, right, the person directing traffic, that could be an opportunity to make money.
Yeah, right.
If I was the person who was like, they come up and they don't have a parking pass, I'm like, what do you got?
Right.
You got 50 or 60, but yeah, exactly. Go right in. If I'm the one wanding everyone in, I could make a lot.
If you want to be, unscrupulous, that's a good time to do it.
It's a good time to be unscrupulous.
You're connected to all, this massive, biggest, I would argue it's up there, probably bigger than World Cup even as far as worldwide exposure.
Absolutely.
So you have the ability, if you get a power position, oh man.
Yeah, I know. And then you feel like you can really develop a complex.
Now we're talking.
If you want to stay young, you don't need Botox or Scrotox or any tox. According to psychologists, what you have to do is go to the movies, go to the theater, or go to a museum. They have proven that this can slow down the physiological aging process. And yes, there are many museums that are open on Wednesdays and free to the public, okay? A lot of them, it's the first Wednesday of the month, but still, it depends on the museum. There's different deals. I looked at it a lot yesterday.
This expert claims you don't need any sort of medication or any sort of injections. You just need to have more fun.
Well, it's culture engagement, they say. So, going to the movies is an engaging activity, and you're seeing something new, and you're experiencing something new, potentially with other people. If you go to the theater, I know that when you went to The Sound of Music, I'm sure that was a culturally engaging process for you, and you felt younger for it. And then the museum, it gets your brain working in a different way.
Yes, and this is what we talked about during Clickbait earlier in the week, right? Is that if you want to, quote, live longer or live healthier or whatever, they say you need to constantly create these experiences for yourself that are you not doing your mundane stuff you do every day.
Yeah.
Does this include concerts?
It's funny because it doesn't say concerts, but I would imagine that that's included. It specifically says the cinema, the theater, or a museum.
Definitely not the concerts that Jay goes to, though.
No way. No expert's going to say you got to go see Warm Handsy or whatever.
Right.
Dead chant.
You have to see really bad guitar solos over and over and over again.
It was sick.
But I think Jake will live the longest out of all of us because he just does, he does the naps, which they prove can help slow down the aging process. And I think he's got a thriving, social life. He's by himself a lot, but he still does a lot of social activities. What I mean?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
People's commutes might be very affected this morning by the flood that's currently happening in West Hollywood. But there was also a big problem yesterday for anybody who was attempting to ride the bus because there was a crazy guy trying to ride on the bike racks, and it caused quite a delay for Metro users.
Bro, you act like a little kid, bro. You're old. What a nightmare for commuters. Check out this new video. This man holding up traffic and messing with this bus in Koreatown. He was seen sitting on the bike rack and pulling on the windshield wipers. That man claims he wasn't let on the bus, but he eventually stepped aside and let the bus make its way on after about 8 minutes of heckling.
Between that and the Waymo problems, I don't know how anyone gets anywhere anymore.
It's truly remarkable. It really is. I think Jake's method of just walking around his inner tube that he floats the river with is probably the best method we have currently.
Yeah, especially now in WeHo.
I know. You could probably go by inner tube and get there faster.
Get into a brand new hour of the show in moments. Perhaps it will be the greatest hour of your life. Only one way to find out. You're stuck with us this morning. Klein.Ally Show. Hopefully it'll be a decent Thursday. We'll do our part to make it so.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Just after 10 o'clock on a Thursday. Have yourself some breakfast for dinner. Call it BF Thursday. Take a picture, tag us in it so we can celebrate the greatest meal of the day twice. And since most people skip breakfast around breakfast time, might as well enjoy a breakfast burrito or some eggs over my hammy for dinner. You'll appreciate it, I'm sure. It's a movie.
Eggs.
That's right. She said it. That's the official mascot right there.
Not into eggs right now.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're like in weird. One day something sounds good to you. The next day you're nauseated
You're all
by
about
it.
the egg salad last week.
Earlier this week.
Oh, was that earlier this week?
Yeah.
Now you're off?
Now I'm done with it.
Wow.
Maybe I'll be back on it tomorrow. I don't know what's going on.
What's
Made the egg salad. I was all excited about it. After 2 days, I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I could possibly imagine eating.
What's your craving right now? What do you want? What are you into?
I never crave sugar, but I want chocolate.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want ice cream and froyo. And
Do you want a bag of M&Ms? I have it in my drawer. Emergency M&Ms. You want them?
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa, top drawer. Give Allie a pick. My desk. She can
Regular?
I got peanut and I got peanut butter. Choice is yours.
Oh, wow. What am I going to do? What am I gonna
those
choose?
those are eggs. I'm sorry. Those are eggs.
No!
It's just a drawer full of eggs. There you go. Look at that. Bring an Allie double. That was an emergency. I keep that for when Vanessa's getting her lady thing. I keep that in my drawer in case Vanessa's getting all moody and whatnot.
Vanessa, do you want to split these when you're on?
I can't even fight you because that's so true.
I know. That's why I have it there. I can tell when Vanessa's being all moody and stuff. I go, just go to the drawer, grab it. That's right. What do you think, Allie? Good?
Yeah.
Taking it down. As a
I like the new flavors that they're making. Oh, these are like giant. They almost look like protein M&Ms.
Yeah,
like they're all jacked.
Those are. I should have told you that.
Oh.
17 grams of creatine in each M&M. Anyway, in a moment, we're going to chat with a guy. If you're done with us dummies, we've got a really smart guy joining us in moments. His name is Stefan Burns. He is a geophysicist, which I can hardly even read, and he is that. And he has an interesting theory about some of the earthquake activity that's been happening lately in Southern California and Northern California. It's just up and down.
What, do you think we're all going to die?
Well, he thinks that a couple of faults are happening around the same time. He's got a theory, which he can explain it because I'm not going to be able to do it the right way. But he's got an interesting theory as to why the big one is here. It's not almost here; it's here.
And what are we going to do about it? Nothing.
I'm watching the big one right now. Put down a packet of M&Ms before my very eyes. And so this man will be on with us in just a few moments so we can all freak the F out together. Earthquake expert next.
Klein-Ally Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
K-Rock.
K-Rock, Klein-Ally Show. I'm sure you have memories of earthquakes if you've lived here for any sort of period of time. And, Allie, you were in
I was in the 89 earthquake. I remember that up north.
in the Bay Area. That happened during the World Series.
It happened during the World Series, yeah. My father-in-law was at the World Series game when it happened.
And then there was, of course, a big one here that happened. I mean, the one that people still talk about was,
Is that Loma Prieta?
No.
Is that a different one?
I think the one here that people would refer to would be Northridge.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you guys get upset when I call the big ones, a couple of times. I'm like, you guys feel that 3-3 we had today?
Yeah,
but I remember a while I was missing out on all the earthquakes. I was always in the wrong place. I never got to feel them. I was in the car. People would be like, "Man, that was a good jolt," and I got nothing.
We were on the air for one.
Yeah,
one time,
I remember
very quick, fast one. But the longer ones are scarier.
Yeah, but this guy who knows a lot more and can speak a lot more intelligently about it than we can. He is a geophysicist, and because of some of the earthquakes that happened recently, I think there was a couple of 4-pointers that happened in the last week.
Yeah, in like the middle of California, right?
Right, but because of where they hit, this is what's interesting, and this is where these guys are way smarter than we are. He's looking at the location of exactly how they hit, which faults they hit, and he thinks that maybe this is the sign of something. And look, I don't know what's happening. I know we had on, what's-her-face, Dr. Lucy, and she gave us some intel on earthquakes, and she's been studying them her whole life. But I'm fascinated to find out what Stefan Burns says about what we are experiencing right now. Good morning, Stefan. Thank you for joining us on K-Rock.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
So I've described you as a geophysicist. Just for, I know what that is, but for everyone else, what does that mean?
So basically, a geophysicist is someone who studies the Earth, and they really study the physical properties. So think about how sound waves travel through the Earth. Think about how the magnetic field of the planet is. Mm-hmm. I know, it's very boring.
I think it's fascinating. So let me ask you this. You believe that we're doomed in the immediate future based on what's been happening recently?
Well, I don't think we're doomed. I don't think California will fall into the sea, but I do think that we have larger earthquake activity coming. I mean, eventually that will happen. But we do have this 35-year periodicity, if you look through the record, of bigger earthquakes. And Northridge is a good example of how, just in the recent time period, we're at a high in earthquake activity overall. So we could have something big in 2026.
Oh, great.
Fun. And what does that have to do with the earthquakes that took place earlier this week in California?
Well, the one thing you'll kind of discover as you research into this, and it helps to also research it from a global perspective, because California is one place and the seismicity that's happening here is kind of slow.
Don't make up words, sir. Seismicious, come on. We're on to you. What does that mean?
That's a condition.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Really dumb it down for Allie. She's pregnant.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So there's lower magnitude quakes, like you described, a 3 or 2. Those can be important, but generally, once you start to get to higher magnitudes, like 4, 5, 6, you start to, place a little bit more import upon them. And the 4.1 that struck in Fraser Park is exactly where the San Andreas and the Garlock Fault meet. Garlock Fault's super overdue. San Andreas can have up to magnitude 8 earthquakes. I think potentially 8.1, 8.2.
Oh,
we'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
That's huge.
That's a big one, Allie.
Really big.
Just wanted to ask you, Stefan, at what number should we be worried or freaking out? Because Klein tends to freak out over a 3-1, 3-2. When is it proper to say, whoa, that was
3-1 is
scary.
Worth, if it happens right by you. I mean, if you're by the epicenter, 3-1 feels like a sixer, right, sir?
It can be a big jolt. I mean, so it depends on the location. So up north, you have the geysers, the hydrothermal field, and every now and then a magnitude 4 pops off there. And there's always 3s and 2s. That's because of the hydrothermal activity, so don't pay much mind. But a magnitude 4.1 right at a key junction, and then exactly the next day, further down the Garlock Fault, up to the northeast, you get a 4.3 in an earthquake swarm with 91 events. Now it's like a pattern and a trend that's emerging, showing you the evolution of strain across that fault and how it's shifting, and that's a major junction for the San Andreas. So it's the patterns that really leap out to you that cause you to take note, and then you can start to think, well, maybe is this a sign for some bigger strain release to occur?
Are you currently wrapped in bubble wrap right now?
I'm not. I just came back to California, though. I don't know why I flew back here. I'm flying into the danger zone. But
what are you predicting? Are you predicting a bigger quake that would happen in that exact area, or is there still a possibility that there could be a giant earthquake in the ocean that would then trigger a giant tsunami?
Because that's Vanessa's freak. She's going to freak out about that.
Yeah.
So the magnitude 4s and the swarms that they've had on the Garlock Fault aren't necessarily enough to relieve pressure on that fault. And you do often get this preliminary activity before a bigger quake occurs. And that has usually pretty distinctive signature. So this doesn't feel exactly like that. It more so feels like time to pay attention to California again, because we also had that 5.6 up in Ukiah and Willits just a week or two before. So that's a big earthquake in a historic area that doesn't get these sort of earthquakes.
You claim in a recent article, you said that we are locked and loaded for a major rupture. You believe that is the condition we're currently in, correct?
Yeah, because you look at the recurrence interval and you look at the strain rates that have been building up, and there's paleoseismic studies. So basically looking at past ruptures on faults from hundreds of years ago. They have ways of measuring that. Things are locked and loaded, and there's been tons of earthquake activity all around North America, like, for example, Alaska and then Kamchatka, the Ring of Fire. And it all has to balance out at the end of the day. And California is the one place that hasn't had a big move, and everywhere else has. So we're not going to be lucky forever.
So you think we're up? Like, you think our time is now, and it's probably not going to be 5 years or 10 years from now, but as you said, we could have something pretty serious 2026.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, I think the furthest out, you have that 35-year rhythm that I mentioned. So if we get to 2030, 2032, and we don't have something big, then maybe it kind of slides off until the next 30-year peak. Because we see this clustering, like 89, 94, right? You mentioned those two earthquakes.
yeah.
That was during the last peak.
So that might be just our kids' problem. That's
Great.
nice. And is
Down the
there's nothing we can do as far as alleviating the stress? You know, like we can't have Metallica do a concert and create some kind of an earthquake to relieve some of the stress on these fault lines and prevent the big one?
Well, I mean, there's nuclear things that perhaps they could do, the government with bombs, but it may actually trigger the big ones.
Oh, man.
So it could prevent it or could cause it?
I always used to think, and I know this is going to be probably a little hard for you to understand, Doctor, but like the little earthquakes that happen are kind of like the Earth's farting. It's letting out a little gas, like those little ones, right? And you do that so it doesn't completely blow ass and have a big one, right? Is that scientific?
In your situation, yes.
In your situation.
Thank you. That's how I read it.
In your situation, a bomb
Right.
would not fix it.
Right. So
these magnitude 4s haven't really released any notable stress on the Garlock fault, but they could be, they're more so messengers of what's happening. And if you look specifically at the type of earthquakes they tell a story that's a little bit beyond here, but there's more to that than just the magnitudes and the locations. You can really piece together an evolution of what's happening on that fault. And then how that connects into the San Andreas. That's why this is important.
Stephen Burns on with us has close to 1 million people following him on his YouTube videos where he talks about earthquakes, etc. And you probably are, I would imagine, one of the leading experts in the world on all things earthquakes. If you were going to bet $1 million on us getting something north of a 5 in Southern California this year, you would bet the money on yes?
August looks hot. August could be. It could also be end of July. I mean, those are two critical months that I'm looking at.
Okay, I just want to make sure see if I should pay this credit card bill or not.
Yeah, I know. I've got that situation with the IRS. Should I take care of that, or
you think we can just wait?
Just wait for the earthquake to hit, and then just be a declared missing person.
Great,
just
cool.
Fade away.
All right,
just fade away.
We have a plan. Well, listen, this has been very informative
and dumb on our part.
Freaking out. Thank you for spending some of your time with us. Our listeners appreciate you as well. And this is, by the way, a lot of people say this guy sounds hot. Is he single? That's not important.
Are you hot and single?
There you go. So it's a requirement for being down here.
I don't know what he said.
Thank you, guys.
Your phone cut out. What are you? Hello?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're single?
Maybe not hot. Single, though.
Ladies, this guy, someone wants to date a California geophysicist.
That is a brag to Mom.
Man.
You even have a smart name. Stefan.
There we go.
There you go.
European.
Thank you thanks for this intel, and we will, regardless of the fact if you want us to or not, we will call you again.
Sounds great. Look forward to it.
All right. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Quick break. We're back with more show next. At least we think. Who knows? We could fall in the ocean by then.
Hello, and thank you for calling the K-Rock Summer Vacation Hotline. If you're calling about finally cleaning out the garage, press 1. For power washing the patio, press 2. If you're calling about winning 4 packs of one-day one-park tickets to the Disneyland Resort, please hold.
This summer at the Disneyland Resort, kids rule. From the best rides, trying the coldest treats, and staying up past bedtime to watch fireworks. Come join in on the fun. It's going to be the best day ever at the happiest place on earth. Win a 4-pack of one-day one-park tickets to the Disneyland Resort.
A K-Rock representative will be with you at 9, noon, 3, and 6. This call may be monitored or recorded for excessive amounts of fun. Offering subject to restrictions and change without notice.
KROQ.
All right, one question and make you feel smarter about yourself, perhaps. Win something from K-Rock. I think we'll actually give away the first official Make Allie Fat Again hat. They have not arrived yet, but they should be here in moments. So if you're able to predict whether or not Johnny will know the answer to a very easy question, you will be the first proud wearer of a MAFA hat, Make Allie Fat Again. Those hats arriving any moment now here at K-Rock. Thanks to our friends at Print Guru for hooking us up with these hats so we can give them to our listeners. And we say good morning to, there's a lot of people that want to play the game. Oh, look at that. Look who's on the phone. Hold on, let me just figure something out.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hey, one-armed Gary.
Yeah.
Did you get your other arm?
I get it today.
Oh, my God. I feel like every time we talk to you, you're like flying cars. You're always like just in the future. It's never actually happening.
I thought we talked to you before the 4th of July. You were about to get your other arm.
Right, on your birthday, I was supposed to get my arm, and remember? And I was going to come by and show it to you, and they didn't have it, whatever, this and that, and they never have it. And then I said, look, I'm going to get it. When I get it, I'm going to go to K-Rock and show them my arm. So, I mean, it's going to be a big deal. And they go, oh, well, it's coming for sure today. So I got to go there at 12.
So today at noon, you're getting your second arm.
Right. So it's hopefully, if I get it tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to come by and show it to you.
Are you buying this from Back Alley? How are you like, it's coming today?
It's
You'll
not
get
in
it when you
stock.
get it. Yeah, like what?
It's a custom arm, right?
It's through insurance, and he's
Right.
putting on a pool cue.
But don't you need
Oh,
insurance to go
cool.
through that and like install it into him? Like, doesn't he need surgery?
No, this thing's going to clip on. I'm sure he didn't
That's
get
probably magnetic or something.
Yeah, that's how do they attach it to your nub?
I just put a rubber on, and then I put it in there and slip it on.
Great.
It's like suction.
He needs a rubber.
All right. Well, look, I'm excited. Tomorrow, one-armed Gary, we will see you here with your brand new arm. We'll do a christening of your new arm, okay?
Right on.
Man, I wonder if I could beat him in pool with his pool cue arm.
Oh, we got to do it now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Put up another $1,000. The
Man.
$1 grand two-hand pool tournament is back.
Ooh.
All right. Well, good luck, Gary. Don't be a stranger if you get that other arm. Come on by. You've been milking this one
But if
arm.
you don't, be a stranger.
Yeah. You call us back in a month and say today's the day. You know. Let me say hi to Jake, a different Jake, thank God, in Culver City, who would like to play the game. Johnny doesn't know. Hey, what's up, Jake?
Hey, how you doing?
One question only. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Yesterday here at work, there was a retirement party that took place for someone that has been here for 35 years, which is unheard of, never seems to happen. But this man, who will remain nameless, was here for 35 years.
Kevin.
And that's right.
Kevin Graham.
All right. And yesterday was a big retirement party. In the middle of his speech, thanking everyone for being supportive. Allie apparently...
He did cry because he wasn't sure if you were going to make it, and then you weren't there, so he was pretty upset about it.
I had to get somewhere.
People were asking where you were.
Oh, stop it. No
They
one was
were.
asking where I was.
It was true.
Nobody asked. I don't
No
think
one
anybody
asked.
asked.
No one
3
cares.
people
Oh,
asked me,
well-
including our boss.
Well, that's what happens when you're not the
True.
people. Forget it.
But I did strategically, as the speech was ending, shuffle my way over to the food table.
Yeah.
And then right when they said, all right, everyone get something to eat, I was like, boom, second person in line, first out the door.
Great move.
Who was first?
Some lady I've never seen before.
There was
but
a
I had
lot
mad
of
respect
people.
for her.
There's a lot of people I never seen before there.
Well, the reason I bring this up is because the question for Johnny today is, what is a pension? Will Johnny know what a pension is? Yes or no? All you have to do is predict, will he know or will he not know, Jake?
Ooh, I think he does know.
You think he does know? Okay, every once in a
I think
while,
he does,
Johnny
yeah.
gets one of these right, and we're all surprised. Johnny, what is a pension?
It's like about money in your job, and I know it's different than a 401k. A pension is like money you put that gets taken out of your salary and gets put into like some sort of like account for you, and then it grows over time. You can't take it out, but once you get old like Kevin and you like retire, then you receive your pension. So like after all those years of working, you get your money back. So Kevin Graham's probably sitting on a high pension right now after working all those years.
Not 100% right, but close enough, Johnny. I'm impressed you knew any of that. I thought you were going to think it was something they served at the... I was so convinced he was going to be like, I think that was next to the tacos.
I did get confused about when people get a pension, because not everyone gets one.
No, and a lot of times there's unions involved. Like unions are the
Because
ones.
401k anyone can have.
Yeah, but teachers, etc. If you work a job a certain
For a certain amount of
time,
years.
right? You get this.
You qualify for a pension.
Right, then you get some sort of a kind of nonstop salary even after you're out.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, you were close enough. Jake, congratulations! You're the first official owner of a MAFA Make Allie Fat Again hat.
Yeah,
Good job.
unless you would like a I've never been intimate with Jake T-shirt.
Well, that would be interesting because you are also have the name Jake. We do have a lot of merch coming today to K-Rock. Do you want the MAFA hat or the I've never been intimate with Jake shirt?
Ooh, I think I'll take the hat.
All right.
The hat makes me laugh.
All right, good. Get yourself a MAFA hat. Hold on one second. Don't worry, there's plenty of people that want the I've never been intimate with Jake
The shirts
shirts.
are terrible.
No, the shirts are sick. They're actually really fire. I'm going to wear one.
Jake, would you be happy to know that we've contacted your ex-girlfriend who's agreed to model the shirt for our big...
No, I would not be happy.
Well, we have.
Just have a whole website.
Oh, my
all your
exes?
exes.
Yeah, but technically, I guess some of them have been intimate with Jake. So
Yeah, you got to take that shirt off.
Congratulations, Johnny. You're a genius. Wrap up the show with takeaways after this. If you got anything that you'll bring with you into your lives that we covered on the show today, earthquake-related stuff, parenting stuff, dental scams, and much, much more, you can call us now, 800-520-1067. We'll do takeaways. We'll get the hell out of here. And then Sluggo will be coming by with more Disneyland 4-packs for you coming up this morning and afternoon on K-Rock.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein.Ally.Show.
Klein.Ally.Show.
K-Rock.
Takeaways, get the hell out of here. Sluggo's in with more of those Disneyland tickets, and then you'll win them again. Megan and Kevin will have them for you coming up again at 3 and 6. So 3 more chances to get yourself 4 tickets. Basic math means 12 more Disney tickets today. We'll do them again tomorrow morning. Also tomorrow morning on the show, it's $500 Friday. Chance to win some of Allie's cash. $500 could be yours bright and early. Please, if you're celebrating or enjoying breakfast for dinner, BF Thursday style, tag us in any pictures of your dinner breakfast feast so that we can repost. And that's all at the Klein.Ally Show. There's a podcast that goes with the show you can download. You can also find us on YouTube, clips of the show. And if you're wondering what things look like here, including just how hot Allie was yesterday drinking that Erewhon, the Erewhon effect is real.
It is the Erewhon,
And
not I.
it was magnified by the fact you had 5 cups in front of you. So if you look a little hotter holding 1 cup,
It was
imagine.
a 5 and I became a 9.
Yeah, if you walk around just holding 9 or 10 bags and cups from Erewhon, apparently people just assume you're way hotter than you are. It's crazy. That is a scientific theory that we've proven on the show today. Takeaways, and then we'll officially get the hell out of here and leave you with Sluggo. What do we got in the world of takeaways, Allie?
626, there's a Gazy River on Sunset.
Watch out. Big flood in West Hollywood.
909, when Klein's kids are away, he needs his medicine. 714, ball gags help you sleep better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 714, my takeaway is congratulations to smelly ass Todd. 818, the fancier the font, the bigger the scam. 650, sweet damn it. And 818, my takeaway is the heat wave is drying up moist Joyce.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite. I think she's sprouting.
Yeah.
I'm hot as hell. Oh, you don't want to know. It's very moist. Yeah, it's going to start sprouting.
Oh, God. Oh, good God. Think
And
about that for a moment.
That Klein's wife would rather organize the entire house than have sex with him.
I mean, she's going inside of, not only inside of rooms, she's going inside of drawers of rooms. She's finding areas to organize that are...
That didn't exist before.
Yeah, they've never been organized. She's never once asked to look at the stack of mail that is just sitting in a drawer. And all of a sudden, she's like, we should really go through all this. I'm like, are you serious? You're picking this stack of old catalogs over sex?
In her defense, she can have sex with you and then still have plenty of time to go through the mail.
That's my argument. It's like a speed bump on the way to the mail.
Yeah, but once you're in the organizing phase, it is tough to get out of it. You can't be pulled away for things like sex. You've got a mission.
It is beyond frustrating. The amount of excitement she has about she's like...
It does sound exciting. I kind of want to go over and help her.
Oh, God damn it.
It's great. When do you have
is
time to do that without kids in the house?
No, you never do. But you'll never catch up, so what's the point? What's your takeaway there, Jake the Nerd?
I can't go out tonight. My Simisius is acting up.
Yes, that's Simisius. That'll get you every time. What's your takeaway, Vanessa?
As long as it's covered by insurance, Klein is down for anything.
Yeah, I don't care what they
Winky
want to do.
face.
That's right. As long as it's covered. Thank you, Vanessa. Very flirty. Takeaway there, Johnny?
The only way to fix your chi is with some D.
That's good. That's
good
takeaway.
one.
That's from Buddha right there. Omar, takeaway?
It was taken.
Oh. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is beware of the fart lines.
And that's what we're going to get us. Thank you for our guests all joining us today on the show. Do it again tomorrow. Try to do it better. Here's a helpful jingle to remind you to listen to us. Oh, tomorrow we'll be blowing out all this new merch also. So get yourself a I've Never Been Intimate with Jake shirt tomorrow, a Make Allie Fat Again hat, a Maffa hat tomorrow. I think we have some other limited edition run Klein.Ally Show hats. So we'll be hooking you up tomorrow. And between now and then, here's a song so you remember us. Here we go.
Klein.Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein.Ally, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein.Ally, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Klein.Ally Show. Mornings.
106.7 K-Rock.